don't know how good it was going to translate to any other people.
Hilarious and nonsense.
That's definitely real.
Yeah, not translating.
No.
No, you're right.
But yeah, so yeah, Steve Irwin died, and what year do you think?
You said
I would
September
say-
2nd,
I would say
2002?
2002, yeah.
2002.
Yes, that is correct. Is when I
I'd be impressed if you knew
Dude, now how old were you in 2002?
I believe that was 6th grade summer. So
Man,
grade
dude, so
summer?
that's 6th grade summer.
yeah.
So that means you could say in 2006 you were in 10th grade.
I suppose so.
So and you cried. So when you were in 10th grade because he died September 4th, 2006, and you're telling me you cried as a 16-year-old because Steve Irwin died?
I don't understand why.
How long was the cry?
I think I was 16.
He died in 2006.
Oh, okay.
Sophomore year,
Oh,
like
you
15,
looked it up.
16, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you cried when you were in
Yeah.
10th grade over
guess
Steve
so.
Irwin dying?
I guess
That's
I was off by. I wish
crazy.
I was closer with that guess. I thought I was gonna win.
September 4th. I mean, you're close with that.
Oh, September 4th.
September 4th,
I
yeah.
remember the
Yeah.
end of the summer.
But still, dude, that's
I
6th
know for
grade. I was still gonna kind of call you a pussy.
I
but
know
crying,
for sure. I remember for sure I cried in tears.
crying when you can, when you
knowing
probably
I
have a,
cried.
when you probably have a license over Steve Irwin dying is hilarious.
Yeah, crying over a
License.
girlfriend is bad enough.
That's bad.
that's
but then
bad.
just Steve
Didn't
Irwin
cry.
dies and you're in 10th grade and you cried.
It was sad, man. He loved animals.
Where were you when you found out?
I don't get my dates wrong, so I don't know. I think I remember I was in my room, and I saw on the news. And I was like, man, I just want to go kill a stingray.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta go fuck up a stingray. Gotta avenge him. And then everyone's like, no, that's not what Steve Irwin would have wanted.
Man, that's
He
a
wanted to protect the stingrays.
Would you have eaten the stingray?
yeah.
I'll eat
You
a
eat
stingray.
stingrays.
Can you?
I'll still eat a stingray.
Yeah.
Can,
Yeah,
but-
I feel weird when I
Hey, gator
don't
too.
cry when, like, if I have a friend pass,
Yeah.
like, why am I not crying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
You
get
know,
that.
But
I was
but then
more-
you eventually cry.
Or you
But
don't.
But sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't.
It's
I was
just
more
like,
emotional over like Kobe dying than a lot of as far as actually like feeling it.
Did you cry when Kobe died?
I didn't cry when Kobe died, but I
But
felt
Steve
like
Irwin
deeply,
gotcha.
deeply sad. I was just like,
Steve Irwin getting you is so bizarre to
I
me.
love Steve Irwin. dude.
You've seen your friends die on motorcycles. Probably didn't really phase you that much.
It didn't
But
make me
Steve
cry.
Irwin dying
Yeah.
when you have a license, it's a sad cry, dude.
What is the license?
It's just you're so old. You're old enough where Steve Irwin you can drive.
Oh, I didn't have a
And Steve, okay, still, regardless, you're of age to have a
I was
license.
like, what?
But you're in your room, sophomore year of high school,
Yeah, man.
sitting there, news comes on, you have a little cry to
did
yourself.
it hit you immediately, or was it a slow burn?
I probably watched like some sort of sad montage
Yeah,
on
yeah,
CNN.
Yeah, I can see
it
how a
was like,
montage would trip
Steve
you out.
Look at
Irwin.
his son, look at his daughter, look at his ugly wife. What's she gonna do?
You had a crikey cry.
A crikey cried.
Yeah.
It was- no crocodile tears.
I like the image of you just sitting there and they're playing the montage. You're like, crikey.
No crocodile tears.
Crikey. Look at him hold that snake.
He was
That's what he did.
That's what he
That's
did.
what he did. Like, he's holding out. He's doing the thing. Crikey. Oh, God.
Oh my god.
TV volume on, Will?
Will,
I hear
Will
him
give us
say
a
it,
Steve Irwin impression.
All right then.
That was just what's his face? Jason Statham.
They're kind of similar.
That's just Jason. They call me the crocodile hunter. Do Jason Statham being the crocodile hunter?
All right, this right here.
Yeah.
This is a stingray that's gonna kill me.
Yeah, okay. Crikey.
Crikey.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, that's funny. I don't think I've ever cried over a celebrity death. I don't think anybody.
The Kobe one hit me hard though. That
Mm-hmm.
it's like the other one. I feel like a kid. I can't really feel it. But I remember the Kobe thing feeling just sad, and I was sad, but I wasn't like LA sad. LA was shut down. People didn't go to work, and it was excusable to say, "Oh, Kobe died. I didn't have to come in." Like everyone like understood.
Yeah, it was a really sad situation. I was more sad like it was his daughter and the whole family
Yeah,
with him. I was
exactly.
less sad
That's
about
what sticks in your
Kobe. Was
mind.
just like, it's sad.
It's what
but-
makes you know about it, but then you think of the daughter and you think of the other family.
I think I teared
Yeah.
up watching Jordan cry like watching Jordan's speech.
Sure, when you see somebody else cry, that'll get you.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jordan and speaking of crime.
Nice segue, dude.
Yeah,
Whoa.
nice segue, you know?
Segue.
You remember the time you made someone cry over the Jordan-LeBron debate?
Oh, be heard? Should I be heard?
Yeah. I guess we're naming names.
He didn't have a mental breakdown, dude. That shit was hilarious. He gets a little into his story, it's true or not, whimsical, fanciful sometimes, and he's explaining how Michael Jordan came to his basketball camp when he was like 12 or 11, which he could have. He could have done that.
I believed him
from
on that.
North
Yeah, I
Carolina.
believed him on that.
North Carolina, Jordan's Jordan, North Carolina, you know. But then he says, Jordan took him aside and said to him, listen, I've missed over 757 game winners in my life.
Game-winning shot, 750.
So don't worry about you missing this shot, you know? And he's like, it stuck with me, and it was very passionate. It framed me as a man. That's why I love Jordan so much. And fuck LeBron. And then Adam's just like, I mean, you realize those numbers don't make sense. Michael Jordan
all.
didn't miss 757 games.
Nor was he in probably 757 one-point games.
Exactly.
That was my point.
Yeah.
He's like, if you just do the math, it's an 82 game season. Not
Yeah.
every single game comes down. He played 12 years or whatever.
Yeah.
He just said all the stats, and it was, I mean, credit to him for listening. As crazily as, but it was just difficult to him where he just didn't know how to, comprehend it. And just slowly but surely, he just starts breaking down and
Yeah.
crying. He's like, Jordan
You're
lied
broken.
to me. He's like, he
He
looked me in the
was-
face and said that. Why would he lie? And we're like, maybe you misremembered that.
He was
Maybe. He's like, no, he
bawling,
looked me in the face
bawling.
and told me that for a reason. He's a liar. He's a liar.
I feel like it was just some random black coach that looked a little bit like Michael Jordan.
All
And
black
then
people
he's
do
like,
look alike.
Jordan, he missed 782 game winners. And he was just like, damn, Michael Jordan, like in his head,
Ralph,
he's
thank
gotten the two conflated to where it just matches.
That was just a combination of all his games, like Little League, like high school.
Like-
That's still such a preposterous amount
I'm
of
telling
game
you,
winners.
I can't exaggerate just that. Like you said, the numbers sank in, but for him to have this hours long, just his whole life was destroyed. He
Yeah.
doesn't trust anyone anymore. And
It's like he told him Santa Claus wasn't
maybe
real.
even LeBron is better than Jordan now. Who knows? He's not a liar, And it was so much. It was so goddamn
Yeah.
funny. It was just, and as soon as he's like done crying and having a breakdown, Adam's just like, so you admit I'm right though, right? You understand the numbers. And I'm thinking the guy's about to
I wouldn't
snap
have let
and
him slip
stab
out
him.
of that.
Well, also, it's like, I don't get a fucking you're crying, dude. It's a stupid thing to say. You're not going to, you're not going to pull on my heartstrings.
Yeah, I didn't wake him up to remind him that he cried.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I woke him up to remind him
Fell asleep
that
for like an
Brian.
hour.
that I was right.
They're still
and
in
he was
echo?
Yeah,
wrong.
you woke him up. to
That's
go,
hilarious.
And then I reminded him that he cried.
Hey, just letting you know you cried. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, but
hold
I'm not going to say that,
He woke-
but it was
that's what you get when you just deal with crazy people like
woke
this.
him up just to tell. Well,
I heard that
the
too.
Monopoly story is a good example.
Yeah,
Now?
he was
Cool, fix it.
he was a bit of a nutcase. You know?
Monopoly by himself. at
Yo,
7
they
in the
were
morning.
auctioning a bunch of shit off today at the fucking gym at LA Fitness, but it was like.
Did you
sports
just,
memorabilia.
I was in the middle of something I was talking about.
No.
And now you're just gonna, what was that? Just because you weren't paying attention to what we
Yeah,
were
no.
saying doesn't mean you can just direct the conversation like that.
Back to the
You can't
gym.
do that.
Back to the gym, baby.
He's motivated.
Alec had an interesting observation, Will, that you never tell us when you know.
Yeah, you're always
after-
going to the gym.
After you go.
I've never been on the phone with you and you've been like, just left the gym. It's always about to go to the gym.
I have to concur.
I think no
with
matter
this.
what time I call you, you're perpetually going.
I feel like sometimes you've gone to the gym twice just to let us know you're on the way. Even if you were
Exactly.
coming back, you might lie and say
Like,
you're
well,
on the way.
But you're not a liar, so
And
you're
do it-
gonna
do 2 a
actually go
day.
do it.
Yeah.
Like even if you just left the gym, you're like, well, I always got to be going to the gym, and I ain't no liar, so I better go back to the gym.
Flip a U-turn.
Exactly.
That's just the kind of guy you are,
Never
I mean, no,
It's
I'm
a
not pulling
compliment.
doubles.
huh?
I'm not pulling doubles,
That's a pretty motivating.
but that
ass
would be
compliment.
fucking doubles. Would be. I mean, if I got paid doubles, it'd be fun.
You don't have to go to the gym twice. I don't think that was my goal in telling you
if
this.
I was bodybuilding,
I don't think that was my goal at all. Is for you to go to the gym more, but I guess do
no, but
you?
if I was a bodybuilder like Arnold, he did doubles and shit.
Well, you're not.
Arnold who?
Schwarzenegger.
Whoa.
Ani.
He said it.
Fucking Ani.
He said it. Say that slower this time.
What's
Say
his name?
that slow.
Say the last name slower.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What's that last part of his? What's
Oh,
that
come on,
second half of his
motherfucker.
last name?
Yeah.
Just say the second end of his last name.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
You like,
Yeah.
Wait, let's hear this sad
Yeah.
thing you got.
Oh, bro.
yeah, you're just.
That's a good
fucking
lead-in.
no. You know, Chi-Chi, Angel Salazar from Scarface passed away.
Okay, all right,
See,
dude.
that would
What?
have made
That
sense
was-
before.
That
That would
was
have been a perfect segue.
I mean, how is
Did you cry? Did you cry?
Man, I don't cry.
That would have
from-
been such a good segue
Perfect
when we were
segue.
talking about.
Jesus
God
Christ,
damn.
listen
Yeah,
up.
yeah, no, well, I was, but I'm listening. But the thing is, I was fucking trying to deal with the echo and shit.
God, that would have been so good. That was literally what we were talking about for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
And you didn't want to.
Did you?
because
didn't
I was
wanna
figuring this
trickle
shit
that
out,
in.
man. I was,
Instead, you talk about some gym auction.
well, fucking
Nobody cares. Tell us more about this dead guy.
bro, okay? All of you have seen Scarface,
Of course.
and
Scarface.
he plays Chi-Chi. And like I knew him, like
Yeah.
I met him a few times. Fucking, I met him and Steve Bauer, and dude, I did blow it Chi-Chi's ass.
Okay.
He's dead. He can't, you know. And it was like, man, rest
Come
in
on,
peace.
something.
Rest in peace. It was like, I mean, bro, he was a good dude every time that I met him, and it was just as being a Cuban dude and Scarface being like a super drug dealer movie, like, you know, I got a photo with them. It was a cool
Doesn't
thing.
that talk shit about your people, kind of, though?
Man, there's drug dealers everywhere, bro.
Cocaine's cool, man.
And the thing is that made Cuban people known in America.
For nothing great.
It don't matter, bro. He was a gangster in the movie.
He
was a gangster. Scarface
Sure.
was fucking
It's
crazy.
the whole movie.
But iconic, dude. Every motherfucking like dope boy watching.
How'd he die?
Oh, dude, they came and invaded.
What?
Sosa's guys. How did he die? Oh, I think
No, the
movie?
real
Yeah,
guy,
no,
not the movie.
he died in
I thought you meant the movie. I thought you meant
Yeah.
the movie.
What?
I was confused.
I've seen the movie. Yeah. What the fuck?
they
For
finally
a
got
second there, I was like, damn. He's
Like not even listening when he's talking.
I know.
I also want to chime in. There was the ending scene of Cool Runnings. Actually, really sad when they, had to carry the, thing across the, finish
Oh,
line.
yeah.
Is that when you cried?
Yeah, I feel like I probably cried the first time I saw Cool Runnings.
Did you?
Teared up. But how did he actually
How did
die?
he actually die? is
I
what
don't
we-
know. I have not heard. I was just messages today. Like, and I just,
Personally?
no, from somebody else that saw it. Like, online.
That saw him die?
No, man, it didn't seem. I saw it online. Saw an article.
Oh, okay.
Something was
So you found it
posted.
from the internet.
We were-
Well, no, I did not find out from the. Well,
Just share the article.
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be
I think
non-common news.
we
Are
were
you going to
all-
the funeral?
Yeah, I will.
You will
You're
go
gonna be
to the
you're gonna be
funeral.
invited to the funeral.
I mean, I can ask somebody if I can ask Steven, like Bauer, who was Manny from Scarface. Like, I know those guys.
Okay, yeah. I'll
Like,
just
I hung out with them. Like, first I met them at the Comedy Store at the 50th anniversary,
I'm not
and we were cool. It was because we're Cuban. And
I
then
bet
when
you
he-
$10 you don't go to that funeral.
I mean, bro, I don't know where the funeral is gonna be, but the thing is I could inquire
Get $10?
and ask, and I would go.
Yeah, you could go to the funeral and be like, I'm getting paid to be here.
No, I'm not.
All right, so you don't want to make that bet?
What?
$10 that you won't go to the funeral.
Man, I gotta find out the services.
I know. Do you want to make the bet though?
No, I don't bet like that.
Oh, pff.
When it comes to life and
I
death.
bet $10.
You think he goes?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, of course. You can get $20, dude. Adam's probably
I
in
mean,
on
dude,
this.
if they're doing something in LA, if they're doing something in Miami, like,
All right,
I
if
don't
it's
know.
in LA, is he
Now-
from
Now
LA?
it has requirements.
Well, bro, I've been to his place, but I don't know if like the last time I talked to him was like a.
Well, if
few
they
weeks-
do the funeral in LA, I bet you $10 you don't go.
I mean, if I can find out the info, I will go.
Okay, it's just really. It's like
Can't
a
get
yes.
in the
It's like a
bet.
yes or no situation,
in
I
the
guess. But
I mean, bro, I don't know anything about.
I know that's why I'm
I don't
making the
know
bet.
I
Is
don't
because you don't know anything
family
about
members.
it.
Just in
I don't know
case, just
family.
in case you don't, you're gonna give a little eulogy or toast right here on the
go ahead.
podcast.
Yeah,
I
there you
think.
go.
yeah, that'd be said. Rest in peace.
Talk about all the
Just-
times y'all hung out and stuff.
Bro, well, I first met him in the Comedy Store, and it was the 50th anniversary. It was cool as hell. And then, like, you know, somebody else was like, hey, blah, 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 Chi-Chi from Scarface is here. And then we hung out, and then, like, he was like, you know, and then, like, people were like, he wants to do some blow, so we did some blow.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's what I want to hear.
Yeah, dude, and it was,
Where at?
This guy.
I'm not going to say any locations.
But you're gonna say the Comedy Store, the guy's name who just died, and you. But you're not gonna say okay, whatever. I guess.
Yeah, no, we were
I'll just
backstage.
assume y'all did
we
it
went,
at
we went
the
backstage.
CIA.
We went backstage.
There you go.
He's like, come to my office. And I was like, oh, hell no. Like, this is fucking Cuban Coke Boy dreams.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
great.
saying? Yeah, so we went in there, fucking doing the shit.
Did you do a Scarface impression to him?
No, I told him I was Cuban. I told him I was Cuban because he's Cuban too. Him
You had to
and
tell
fucking
him?
Steven. Well, no, you
Can't smell it or something. Don't y'all's like fingers start glowing or something when
Yeah.
y'all get close to each other?
Yeah, sometimes.
Something like that.
Like a more Venezuelan type of Cuban.
Well, I mean, I'm both,
I know.
but like, yeah, I mean,
Did you tell him about military school? I'm sorry.
No, man, and then it was chill. And you know, then I met Steve Bauer. You know, well, it was before, and then
Who's Steve Bauer?
Steve Bauer's Manny. So I met Chi-Chi and Manny from Scarface together.
That's funny. They still hang out.
Yeah, man, they're Cuban.
Nice, dude.
I don't know what that means.
Being Cuban, being Latin, like you kind of have a connection because you're like somos Latinos. Latinos
especially these
like we're
particular
Latin.
people.
We're Latin. Latinos unidos jamás serán vencidos.
I don't feel that way.
It's
With,
not Pitbull.
What?
It's you know like
it's like white guys together.
I'm saying
guess,
they're,
yeah.
They're the ones that do cocaine.
Yeah, it's like white people hanging out.
Yeah.
But like we just like everybody from every Latin American country and the different countries is proud of where they're from. You know what I'm saying? So me being Cuban, it's like, you know that this guy's Cubano. So you're like, what's up? Hey, blah, 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 blah. And then fucking the other motherfucker's Cuban. So you kind of cool at that point. And then like, you know, it was cool. And then we went out after that. One time when he flew back in, he's like, what's up? I'm with Steven. You trying to go out? And I was like, sure, let's go.
Yeah.
And we went to some nightclub. I met some director dude. I mean, it was a good time.
Who was the director, dude?
I forget.
All right.
I forget. It
How
was-
old is he? He's pretty old, isn't he?
Yeah.
Gotta be pretty old to be doing the coke and running. around like that.
My guess on the sad story was the 6% real estate
68.
commission is going away.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
thought it was going to be. And
68.
then that
Well-
it comes into effect soon, right?
He was
I thought
68.
that was going to be the sad
Does
story.
he even know?
So
Yes, I heard what he said. I mean,
I just read an article today. I didn't realize it was happening
well,
so
no,
quick.
that is not okay. That is not necessarily the case. It is not that the 6% was taken away. It
Well,
is
it's
that the
negotiable
buyers-
now,
It is. It is okay. It's the sellers. The sellers, what they got to do is, like, sellers don't have to offer buyers compensation.
Mm-hmm.
So the buyer can now either pay for their own commission, or the seller can still offer a commission. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So like they took it away. What they took away was the
They took our
inputting-
fucking rights away. is what they did.
A sad day for
I think
agents
the real estate
all around
union are
the country.
pissed.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just I don't know. It's
You
I
know,
don't
it's
know what the
tough
fuck to
times
think.
for the real estate people in this country right now.
I mean it's tough time for everybody.
Damn.
It's tough times for everybody. The economy,
Especially Chi-Chi.
well, yeah.
Maybe he's the real winner in all
he's
this.
68 now.
maybe.
So how old was he when he was doing this cocaine? 60.
This was like a few years ago. Isn't it?
Yeah.
50
You think it has anything to attribute to his death?
I don't know, man.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, dude was an animal.
Dude was an animal.
Dude was an animal. He was cool. Like, you know, he did his thing. And
He was found dead.
yeah, probably.
They doesn't say the cause of death.
Yeah,
I'm about to tell you. Did you cry?
Man, I don't really cry much over death unless it's super
I mean,
crazy.
but Steve Irwin, obviously, we.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
When
you're.
was the last time you cried, Will?
I think once during my motorcycle accident,
It's a good
like
time.
when I was like, "Fuck, why the hell did this?"
The cause of death has yet to be revealed, but he was found dead in the bathroom. That's not. That's pretty cokey to me.
Damn, he was doing a bump.
I would assume and got the wrong batch.
Maybe that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That
People putting fentanyl on coke.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
I do
Lucky
not.
not to have encountered.
I don't think there's too many other people on the other side of that
Yeah,
that are pumped for the fentanyl and coke.
I don't know.
That's the kind of people I want to meet.
I don't know who's doing that. What was the master drug dealer that was like, this is a good idea?
I don't know. Isn't it good business to kill your customers?
Mexicans. It's Chinese
No.
Mexicans.
That's only if you have heroin.
Goddamn Chinese.
It is the Chinese, dude.
Chinese Mexicans.
Purdue Pharma got a bad rap, so now we just have all our drugs be made in China.
I mean,
The
I've
Sackler
heard
family.
about fucking a bunch of Fenny coming over here from China.
That's where it comes from.
Is
They make most of our like
They
medicine
put
now.
on right on the packaging, made in China.
Like our fentanyl is made in China now though.
Yeah, Purdue still makes oxys, right?
Yeah,
They don't make
yeah, but I think like a lot of people just because like the Chinese like stuff. That's why it's like so sketchy. They always come over because like there's outsourcing a lot of the stuff.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
saying.
when
Well, dude, China's. That's why I say
when
China's
big
producing
pharma is
everything.
outsourcing, that's when they're not in a good situation.
All these
But
big
yeah, China's
pharma-
producing everything.
It's all these big pharmas deal with China and all these prescription drugs with people with fucking ADHD, and then they're all addicted and they're all crazy now.
Damn.
And that's why I think they're a demon.
Apparently, the way they, some of the dealers are getting around it. They just order the raw supplies from China. Like
Yeah, then
you
just
can get a
synthesize
brick
it
of
themselves.
You can combine.
yeah, just
Dude,
and then
a
you
guy,
synthesize it, whatever.
a guy who's it's funny. I could give like so many of these people at the rehab of my podcast and stuff. But a guy at the in the rehab right now, he was telling me he was like, yeah,
It's a podcast about sobriety.
yeah, and he yeah, that's the issue. But he was telling me he was just like why he was in there, and he was just like, yeah, I mean, I had like 400 bitcoins, and then I fell in love with a 24-year-old, left my wife and kids.
Damn.
And we just partied in Vegas, and like he was like, we would order the coke off the internet, and he knew how to wash it. He like went through all the process. He's like, yeah, when we got done with it, it was like 99% pure. And he was just like, that was 2 years of my life. He was like, I was like, do you regret it? He was like, I regret not being able to see my kid now, but the actual moments, he was like, it was a fucking blast. He was like, it was the best.
Yeah, I bet.
He was like, it was just girls, pure cocaine. And I was like, how do you wash it? It's so funny, like asking a guy this in a rehab. I was like, how do you do that? And he was just like, first you're gonna need to order the, Dexamite, whatever it is, and then you run it through that. And he's like, and then you have to like cook it down. And he's like, and then you let it sit. And like he knew exactly how to do it. And he's like, then at the end it's 99%.
You probably stay up for 2 weeks at a time. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
He had 400 bitcoins.
That's a lot of cash to go.
Yeah, and then he was like, and then after that, he's like, I got into like amateur car racing. I bought a car.
Nice.
I started racing
What
cars.
kind of car?
Yeah.
He bought a car.
Like a stock little,
Yeah, but what
like a little
kind?
like F1
You got a
thingy.
name?
I don't remember.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. He was like showing us the whatever.
Wait, bro, he knows how to cut that shit down to the purity.
Yeah, wash it is what it's called.
Yeah,
Washing it.
wash it. Wash all the impurities.
Yeah, well, I asked him. I was like, "Would that get fentanyl out?" And he said, "No."
No, yeah, because
He said fentanyl would still stay in. It just gets all the other bullshit out.
Good question.
damn, fentanyl is fucking powerful.
Well, no, because like the way you do it, you're kind of just washing all the impurities. But like fentanyl is kind of like the same
Yeah, well,
size.
it's
as
the
it,
same. It's
so you
the
just
same
can't filter it
molecule,
out.
Like it's the same fucking little like composition of. The
Not
powder.
really, no. But it's just like the same. It's like as small as powdered cocaine, so it gets through the filter just like.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, they're not the same chemical shape.
No, not.
though.
Yeah, but
So washing it technically would make it possibly more dangerous and potent.
If there was,
if there's fentanyl,
if there was
in it.
fentanyl in it, yeah, I guess so.
damn,
Crazy
But
how-
yeah, pretty wild. I
crazy how
mean,
scared we are of like fentanyl.
bro, you got to get that
and stuff,
recipe.
like-
pretty wild. Yeah,
plenty
You
of
gotta get that
cocaine,
motherfucking
fentanyl.
recipe down,
Fentanyl
pat
will kill
boy.
you.
Yeah.
But like my brother was a junkie and he been sober but he relapsed. And when I talked to my mom, I was like, what drug is he on? She's like, oh, he's just doing straight fentanyl.
Damn.
And like he don't die. His body's good with it. But it's crazy when I'm like, what do you mean he's doing straight fentanyl?
yeah, but they give it to you in the hospital.
Yeah, they gave me fentanyl.
Accessible.
Yeah, there you go. Will's a user.
Yeah,
Oh.
they gave me fentanyl the first.
Look at that. You're not even out sucking dick for it now.
Nope.
Look at you go. But there's like a whole that. Yeah, I think I talked about that last time. That Rat Park study. I don't want to talk about that again. Fuck that.
Well, yeah, I was in Chicago. And how was your podcast last week?
You were part of it. Let's hear about Chicago though.
Yeah.
How
what
many mics
happened?
did you hit?
I hit one, and then I
Hey,
went.
Brad.
Yeah, I hit a simulation mic. It's right down the street from my house, and I've always like hit that up
Thank you.
because it's right down the street. It was a fun time.
Yeah, any notable stories? There's got to be something that's worth mentioning.
It was a great time, dude. It was a
Sure.
great time. I went. We went to the Cubs game, but before that, man, I mean, I went out a few nights, and it was nice to see fucking
The old-
the promoters doing their shit.
Yeah, old
the DJs.
friends.
Yeah, man. I mean, my guys were playing good clubs.
Yeah, were like all the comedians that you knew from back then, were they still grinding out there?
Yeah, I saw St. James.
Is that? Or have any of them like kind of made it a little bit?
What?
The guys that you went up with like out there, have any of them like kind of made it or anything?
I mean, they're making it, dude. Abby Sanchez has. I didn't see him. I mean, I saw a few motherfuckers out there.
Tell them about your podcast.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
Just tell them about real estate.
I don't know. Maybe.
Motivation.
Did you get revitalized in comedy and now you want to do it more?
Yeah, I mean, I want to be doing it more, but I've always said I want to do it structured, man. Like, I want to be able to build the money to fucking throw a bash.
Sure, I guess that's
Like, I wanna
answered
throw a
my
good
question
show.
kind of, but
This Thursday?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, cool.
yeah, I'll go up to Thursday.
yeah, but I think maybe you just keep that momentum going, you know?
Yeah, man.
Only way you can throw a bash is I think you just got to start off by doing a bunch of stuff.
Well,
What was
I think your rust is showing, is what I'm saying.
what was our view count at this past Thursday?
Pretty low.
I don't know. Yeah, we started.
We lost our momentum thanks
From
to Will.
the 200.
From flying out and flying in, motherfucker? I
Yeah, we
tried to
lost
fly
our.
in on
Yeah,
the
you
same day.
came by and you dropped off a pipe instead of the equipment to film, which we thought that's
To
what you were
film,
doing.
You think I'm gonna leave you the motherfucking computer?
Dude, it's what do you say? It's about consistency.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what you
It's
say.
give me a down payment on that bitch.
Well, okay, but what do you think we're gonna do?
Somebody will spill a beer or something. I don't give a fuck. That is an expensive.
I'll tell you, we only had 25 views. Went from
Laptop.
203
Damn.
to 25, dude. It started like at 11 or something.
Yeah,
though.
bro, dude.
It's 203 to 25, man.
Dude,
203
took,
views to 25 views.
I
The week
took like
before.
2
The week
grams
before
or
is 203.
a handful of mushrooms out there.
So when was it 25 views?
This past Thursday,
You heard me?
I see what you're saying. My bad.
because we skipped a week. What?
I took like 2 grams or a handful of fucking mushrooms because Riz, this guy, right?
When in Chicago?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, how'd that go?
It was fun, man. It was
Sure.
fun. Yo, so what do you call it? I mean, we went out a few nights, dude. We went out a few nights.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Let's give some highlights. Anything interesting happening? How was the mushrooms?
Mushrooms was cool, bro. Like the thing is, we went. What was Sunday? All right, Sunday we went to this place called Electric Hotel, and I show up there and Riz is there and Don Brown,
Who's Riz?
George Rizzio, and yeah, right. Let me make sure I said that right. But
Did you hit the nightclubs or just the,
yeah, bro.
the
No,
comedy club?
we hit,
Yeah.
Well, I hit up the comedy club once and I didn't get up, but
Oh.
I didn't message anybody. You know.
So you didn't do any stand up?
No, I did. I hit the simulation mic. I hit the
Okay.
simulation mic, but I just didn't want to hit up people. I don't want to be a dickhead.
You guys know what a simulation like means? Am
I think it's the name of the place.
Okay,
Yeah.
Making sure.
That's the name of the place. You should have hit up people.
Hold on. Well, yeah.
Damn, I thought you were about to come on here and be like, dude, I did these shows.
No, I thought I was gonna.
Yeah, Rizzio. Yeah.
I just thought he was gonna say something way sadder.
No,
Yeah, I thought the sadder
Well, dude,
thing,
it
you
is
did
sad.
hype that up a
It
lot.
is
I
sad.
don't
but-
want to disrespect that. I'm sorry.
it is sad.
Sure.
I mean,
it
like,
is sad, but you
like,
got
I-
to see how it looks for us when for
doesn't
20
get
minutes.
because you
personal
cocksuckers don't know
sadness.
the motherfucker.
exactly. You know?
Yeah,
And
but
he wasn't an icon to you.
you really
He wasn't
played
an
it up.
icon to you.
As a guy
To
that
all,
cried
like,
when Steve
to-
Irwin died,
What is it?
I
What
hear
happens
you.
to him in the movie?
I don't know if I forget if he
Does he
died.
make it,
Maybe.
or does he get whacked?
I don't know. I forget. I mean, I think they all got murdered.
He's your best friend, dude.
Nah, he was cool, man. He was a good dude. He treated me well, and it's just sad to hear. And I'm lucky that I at least got some time to like spend with an icon.
Sure.
You know me? Like that motherfucker's an icon. What person don't you know that
Not
hasn't
just
seen?
spend. You got to do cocaine with.
Yeah, and I got to go do
That's
coke.
like really doing. That's like
Yeah.
catching a
Well-
crocodile with Steve Irwin.
Well, yeah, dude.
Or
Yeah, I
like
had
with
to.
iguana.
Yeah, I had to. I was like, they were like,
yeah, it's just like that.
yeah, I had to.
It's just like that. Doing coke with this guy is the same thing as you catching an alligator with Steve Irwin.
Damn right.
Nah, man, I had to.
Exactly.
When
I'd
Coke was
have
brought
to
up
do it.
and
I'd be
fucking
like, come on,
and
crocodile hunter, let's
Chi-Chi
go.
and Chi-Chi as like
Of course, you shoot the crocodile hunter if he says you want to go catch a crocodile.
Go to the back of the
Yeah.
comedy
He's
store
doing-
and catch some crocodile.
Exactly.
yeah,
What are you
well,
gonna
dude,
do?
I was originally going just to Chicago for a Chinese wedding. For my buddy's Chinese wedding. My buddy's
Okay.
name is Jackie Chan.
Was he trying? His
buddy
name
is
is Jackie
Jackie
Chan.
Chan.
Should have led with this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, let me fix the sound and shit and make sure that our shit is Gucci and then we're good. So like that's what I was doing at the beginning.
I don't know.
You said I
Just
should have
let it
led
keep
with
going.
this.
No, I just meant just keep going.
Yeah, well, I went
So Jackie
there.
Chan's wedding.
Yeah, it was Jackie Chan's wedding. It was like some Chinese tea wedding. It was pretty fucking cool, man. I saw a bunch of the kids who I had grown up with.
This is where you got the boba tea?
No, I got the boba tea at fucking Five and Below. Yeah, dude. So yeah, we went out there with Riz. It was like, dude, this guy just opened up a little fucking pack, had the fucking mushrooms, and was like, here.
That's usually what they come in.
Asked me, no, but it was a big ass pack, bro. He had like, he had like
He opened
Yo.
up the tray. He did the combo on the
nah,
treasure
he had like a
chest.
quarter pound.
Yeah.
Like it was like a quarter pound or fucking like half, like fucking. It was a nice size bag.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, he's just handing these motherfuckers.
Got
But
tripped
what
at
about the
wedding?
Jackie Chan wedding?
Jackie Chan's wedding was awesome, dude. It was good. Good food. Fucking.
Yeah, I had a friend y'all used to call Jackie Chan.
No, his
No, his
name,
name is
is Jackie,
Jackie
Chan.
Chan.
Oh, okay, because we would do that to China.
No, he's
That's what
the-
I'm saying. That
I
sounds
thought
like
y'all were racist as us.
No.
That sounds like something
This
that
the
like
real motherfucking Jackie Chan.
that
from
sounds like
China.
something people would
Or,
think
well,
I was
he's
racist
from,
for.
He's
If I
from
was
where
like,
I'm
I'm
from back
going to
home,
I'm going to
but-
this Jackie Chan wedding.
But he's
Nah,
Chinese.
what do you know that? It's a Chinese guy.
Yeah, no, Jackie.
I was
bro.
very interested when he said I'm going to a Chinese wedding.
Yeah, but it's even better. His name is Jackie Chan.
I went to
Yeah.
Chinese wedding.
Yeah, Jackie Chan.
Was it pretty cool? Was it Chinese themed?
Bro, it was somewhere in Indiana. But it was a beautiful little castle.
It was somewhere in Indiana, and it was a beautiful little castle.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Not
you went home.
sound Chinese.
I don't believe any of that. You went to a
Yeah.
Jackie Chan Chinese wedding somewhere in
castle.
Indiana at a little castle.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like a little castle, but it was that.
It was a big castle. It's even better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was.
Moderate.
Was there a moat? Was there a moat at the
I don't know
castle?
if I
Is
saw
there a Chinese drawbridge?
Yeah. Was the-
Non-firm answer is that. Is there a moat? And you went,
I don't know. I didn't see one.
You didn't see a moat.
I didn't see a
You would have noticed a moat.
Tiny little
well,
alligators.
like,
Yeah.
no, because we rolled in.
They got
rolled-
they,
we rolled
when
in
they
and
when
parked
they
into a
exchanged
parking-
rings,
no,
it
we
was
rolled
a
in and
Chinese
rolled into
finger
a
trap.
parking lot.
Yeah, this classic Chinese alligators.
They did
Bro.
a Chinese finger trap.
Bro, we rolled into a parking lot and then fucking
At the
we got
castle.
shuttled. Yeah, and then we got
Okay.
shuttled to
Check
the
yours
fucking
out.
castle.
To a castle.
Yeah,
At a Chinese wedding with a man named Jackie Chan.
yeah, Jackie Chan.
Keep going.
Yeah, so I mean,
So you get to the castle.
This is not a dream.
So you get to the
didn't
castle.
notice the moat.
so we got to the castle.
Somewhere
they
in
did,
Indiana, you get
they
to the
did the
castle.
ceremony up in like like they
In the
there was
castle.
an audience area, and then it was at this nice little peak thing.
In the castle.
Yes, in the castle area.
At the courtyard.
courtyards in the area of the castle.
Yeah,
Nice little.
yeah. It
Okay.
was bro. I
You
was
gotta
just-
have more stories than this.
I was shocked. I was
Keep
shocked.
going. I don't
was
care about
shocked.
the bag of
I was
mushrooms.
also shocked that they had some fucking castle in Indiana, my boy.
Of course.
Yeah,
Give
I
us some
was
more
like-
information.
Yeah, so like, dude, it was very beautiful. Like there was, and then he had like there was the hors d'oeuvres. They had the fucking beginner shit, and then they had the main course, and then it was a good time, man. It was a good time. I bought a Chinese envelope. Like there's a red envelope, right?
Uh-huh.
Because there's Chinese tradition, you got to give them a motherfucking red envelope, and I was like, I'm gonna get this
What do you
right.
put in it?
Money.
Cash,
They don't
yeah.
ask for.
How
They
much
don't
did you
ask,
give?
$50.
None of your damn business.
Oh, come on.
None of your damn business.
God, you're no fun, dude.
Nah, I'm not no fun. I'm not telling you how much I gave him.
Was there?
How much would you give him? If you
That's
had
what I'm
it?
saying. I would tell you.
How much?
For a wedding right now with my financial income, like 200.
You, ding, ding, ding. That's what I gave him.
Okay, well, you could have led with that.
Well, I just
Were
don't.
you ashamed of your 200?
At
Yeah, I
200?
wanted to give more.
Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
what if I would have said 1,000? Would you have been like, yeah, I'm not telling you?
You would have said 2,000.
You would have said I'm not. You would have gone ding, 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 no matter what I said.
No,
Nailed it.
I would have wanted. I would have wanted to get give more.
What were the bills? Two $100 bills or just a bunch of 20s?
Yeah, I think it was 2 fresh hundreds.
Nice.
Supposed to give Chinese
I
people
forget. I
$2
just-
bills.
Yeah.
Chinese
Yeah.
people love
I think
$2
that's
bills.
above average.
All $2 bills. Red
I
envelope.
thought the
Yeah,
rule of thumb.
100
I thought the
$2
rule of
bills.
thumb was like $50.
No,
Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends how close of a friend.
No,
my,
he's a
my
very
fake
close
friend.
if Jackie's my brother.
Yeah,
Jackie's a
Jackie
brother.
Chan is his brother
Sweet.
because he's
All I
out of a
know
wedding
is-
at a castle in
Because
Indiana.
my black racist sugar mama would say she's Chinese too, and she would gave me red envelopes with $2 bills. She's like, it's supposed to be $2 bills.
Bro,
I don't have a good authority on this, but she's like, I used
Yeah.
to live in Chinatown. I'm Chinese. I was like, you're black.
I'm gonna say when you're giving $200 is different. You're
Yeah.
not. Nobody wants $102 bills. Just be difficult to find.
Yeah. No, man. I mean, I try to give something.
Wedding experts advise starting at 100.
Yeah, yeah. I think like 100.
Bottom line, there's no hard and fast
Depends how
rule.
much money. It just depends how much money I have.
Yeah,
But I mean, like, but
average.
you should have just thrown in like some chopsticks and a fortune cookie and said thanks.
I should have left that in.
Yeah. A gift card to
Or
PF
at least a
Chang's.
fucking copy of Rush Hour or something.
A $200 gift card to PF Chang's and just said thanks.
Nah, Jackie's always been good people, man.
I love that
Jackie
name,
Chan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he do
That
any?
name's really Jackie Chan.
Did he?
Each time I think it's
Did he
funny.
do any stunts at the wedding? Did he like fall off the castle and
Like,
and
comically?
do a bunch of awnings?
Comically?
He actually ziplined in.
Yeah. That's great.
He ziplined it.
Who was his wife?
Like,
Asian?
she was, yeah,
Michelle Yeoh? Was her name just actually
no.
just?
she was cool. She was cool.
Ali Wong.
Yeah, there you go. Some other Chinese person?
Did anyone make any rush hour jokes during their toast?
Yeah.
I mean, there's gotta be something.
You should have done something.
Nothing. You didn't give a toast.
No, I did not.
Did anybody just get drunk and do their wedding speaking and go, isn't this hilarious? We're at a Jackie Chan wedding at a castle in Indiana. Like, who had this on their bingo card?
I mean, bro, it was just a bunch of us.
Sounds like a Mad Lib. Jackie Chan's wedding at the castle in Indiana.
Yeah.
Like the signs anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun, dude. It was cool to see the motherfucker get
So you had a
married.
good time on shrooms doing this.
No, he
I
didn't
didn't
even
do
eat the
shrooms.
mushrooms.
I didn't do shrooms that night. That was when I arrived.
He kind of crossed the story.
Yeah.
So there could have been a moat.
Part of me thought.
There maybe I don't know, bro. I didn't get to like walk. the
Sounds
yard.
like a mushroom
How's the
trip.
motivated?
Sounds like you just ate a bunch of mushrooms at the club and none of this happened.
And I went to Jackie Chan's
And
wedding.
you actually never went to Chicago. You just sat in your room upstairs with
Was that the
Valentino.
first time you've gone to a wedding sober since you stopped drinking?
Ooh.
Oh,
good question.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's a great question.
I don't know.
Tough to be sober at weddings.
I think so.
Because you stopped drinking like 3 years
Wow.
No, I stopped drinking 5 years ago.
Dan, you haven't been to a wedding in 5 years? People stopped
no,
inviting you because you're so drunk.
Maybe.
So-
Stop inviting me because I got too drunk.
No.
yeah, no, I mean, I get very drunk at weddings.
Wait, who was a
Damn.
person recently that didn't believe Will was sober or something like?
Oh, it was Albamani. It was when we were
Albamani.
talking about the. It was when we were talking about the fight. It was when we were talking about the fight. Like I didn't know drunk Will, and me and Daniel just explained. We're like, yeah, Will's gonna come out and he's gonna do his, and he just like stopped writing. He was just like, all right, is this the same Will Martinez I know? And we're like, yeah, and he's like, all right, this is a bad idea.
I told you, Will. I told you it was based on something old.
Yeah, and he was literally like, he's like, the Will Martinez y'all are talking about and the one I'm thinking of, completely different people from what I know.
Will was not freaking out, but he was a little kind of like, who the fuck does Al Bahrain think he is?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
really?
like, I know it
Yeah.
because he remembers old drunk.
He
Yeah.
probably hasn't seen Sober You.
Well, that's the fucking thing. Like motherfuckers saw me drunk back in the day. Motherfuckers
It was
saw
just
me
he just
drunk.
knew him from being drunk.
Yeah, because I used to get fucking wasted.
worked?
But the thing is,
Yeah.
like motherfuckers see me
He
getting
hadn't
drunk,
seen him
but they
sober.
don't understand the motivation. Like I would.
The motivation, the Martinez motivation. So this
Try making alcoholism sound.
so this is the original Martinez motivation.
Motivation was
Not
to
like
jacked up.
like all throughout drinking and shit. I still kept moving forward, and then I just got to the point.
Stumbling.
Stumbling
Well,
forward.
sometimes.
Wait, give us a good,
us a good-
improv. Not at the club. Like what is something stupid and funny that you did but / got in trouble for?
Yeah. Let's a drunk Will story.
At the club.
Just a drunk Will story.
At the improv, or I was thinking more of the improv, but
Yeah,
whatever.
sure,
whatever.
yeah.
Leading
Whatever
him
you
into
got.
the improv story. Really, that's all it's happening.
Or yeah,
particular
or it doesn't
thing.
have to be at the improv.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't want to talk about that. But
Doesn't
any
have to
sort
be
of
an
drunk, any sort of drunk Will story. You got one? Did you know him when he was drunk, Brian?
Yeah, I've obviously never seen you drunk.
When I first met Will, it was at the Fries, at the UFO Fries. and it was Carol's mic, and he was on his bike, and he was coked out of his fucking mind.
Nice.
And he was really skinny.
Was he drinking?
What?
Super, super skinny.
Nah,
Was he drinking
You were
then?
like Coke skinny. Like, you were still probably
If he
in
was
shape.
on the
You
bike,
had
the
your
fuck?
hat on
He
and
was sober. If he was
Your
on-
face was all.
I was never coke.
Did you know him
skinny.
drunk?
But
yeah,
I never
knew.
knew him drunk. Like,
I
Yeah.
knew him drunk, but I would say it's less than you, because you do get pretty drunk. It was like he was always pretty normal. He could drive home.
Yeah.
That's how I remember Will, where I was like, he just seems
But
to
that's what I'm
drink.
saying. That's what I've heard that.
I don't remember
But this
any,
Albamani
like,
guy was
didn't
literally
pass-
just.
yeah.
He was like, nah.
I
He was,
saw Will drink plenty of time. I bet that's just my opinion.
But there was okay. See, I used to
seemed like
drink.
he'd have like carry you out places.
Right,
I mean, there
never
would-
saw
That's what he was.
Never.
He
There-
was
there
like.
would, there would be
soft.
times that it got sometimes.
Yeah, it made it sound like him and Danny together, kind of
That's what
seen you at.
that combo.
That's literally how they implied it to me. Danny was like, I know we've seen him like that, but he's different now. Danny had your back.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I only had no choice but to have your back.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
I've
was
never
like,
seen-
I guarantee you, like, it was literally explained like that he saw you.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah, he was still cool with it or whatever. It's not his choice
What was
anyway.
he saying? Like, Will shouldn't come?
No, but he was just like this is a bad idea because he
Will
hadn't,
was-
he said he only knew Will in that. So
Oh,
he
Will
hadn't
was
seen,
a bad
Ready to go to the
idea.
match.
having Will be the Bruce Buffer at the fight,
Thank you. Okay.
and he was just like, he was like, this is the same Will Martinez that I know.
He was more just
And we were
shocked
like,
that
yeah,
he
and
was
Danny
sober.
Huh?
He was more just like shocked that Will was sober.
No, it was just because he didn't believe it.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was like he just did. He was just like the Will that because he probably hadn't seen you in probably since. he's
Yeah.
never
Well,
seen you
dude. See,
sober.
the thing is, I just grew up being able to fucking
Cuban.
party harder than your standard fucking.
What does that mean?
What does that even mean?
What? Yeah, what does that mean?
That means nothing.
Like I've just.
How are you able to grow up party harder if you're sober now?
yeah,
You
would still be
lost.
partying.
You lost.
No. Well, like dude,
Whatever it is,
Whatever
you lost.
genetic-
it's just we took it to extremes, and like as many people do. Like, and
Standard-
Oh,
like
don't
to
try to
fuck up.
romanticize
Yeah,
how
what,
you were a
look at people
pro.
of alcoholism?
No.
Yeah,
no.
dude.
I mean, dude, it
I
was
could
just,
drink more beers than you right now.
You could right
Probably.
now.
Probably, but bro, I used to like. I grew up partying. Like I threw parties at my house in Glenview with like 150 kids. Like in my basement. Like that's
I've been to big high school parties.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't,
we threw those twice or
It's
like
all
there was
relative.
a few
That's what I'm
times.
saying.
Alec probably went just as hard. I know I didn't. I was never that guy.
But dude, I went
You
to
don't have, like,
after
some
hours.
gen-
Based on his
genetic-
stories.
You
No,
know,
I'm
and,
not
and
saying
Adam too.
not genetic. It's just I like to fucking drink, and when I drink, and I have an addictive personality, right? So I get like I love fucking getting fucked up, but I just do it sometimes till too much.
Yeah, you lost.
Well, yeah, I know I lost because
That's a-
fucking.
Well, yeah, so don't make
I
it
should've
seem like
learned
you have
by
some
the second-
genetic advantage over me.
No,
or
but I was
something.
I was able.
I'm taking
to,
this very personally for
That's
some reason.
Who me? No, I mean I just grew up like
I party, man.
party, yeah, like, and I was able to like, and then just it came to a point where I couldn't do it no more.
Of course, you lost.
I didn't, yeah.
No,
You lost.
yes, you quit.
What do you think? You
So
won?
it's been
No, I quit.
5 years since you quit drinking.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I have the fucking little timer and shit.
So you went
Whoa.
you went completely cold turkey on
Yeah, man.
alcohol.
Yeah, man, bro. Like I have like, bro. I've partied with Skrillex. I've partied with these DJs.
I party with Chi-Chi.
Yeah, with Chi-Chi.
I don't fuck with him.
I party
Maybe
with
he did win.
Chi-Chi.
Maybe he did win. Maybe he went out like Michael Jordan.
I mean, there is an argument
I don't look
easily
up
to
to
say
that
that he
guy.
actually won.
Yeah, there is.
But he didn't win from a party person standpoint.
No, but the
Party
thing
was
is,
a
the
standpoint.
Yeah, I
thing
know.
is,
Never beat
like,
the party. You can only
in a-
die in the party.
In a
for
general
the
life
party.
thing,
yeah, in a
you
general
won.
life, you
You
never
only
beat the
party.
party.
You won. You think the party always wins?
Party always wins, dude. You can never beat the party. The
I don't know. I'm still
They'll
going.
always
I
mean,
people
but-
still partying.
You're not
but-
you. when
But
you're
that's the
20.
thing. No, dude, I knew I couldn't, like, I can't get to where I want to be by drinking.
Sure.
Like,
We're not
and-
saying you
gotta-
fucked
you have
up.
to drive. I get it.
We're
Well,
not
yeah,
saying you
but I would
fucked up.
drive. I would drive lit as fuck to comedy shows.
Yeah, I bet.
And yeah, but it was like,
But I guess the argument is, yeah, if you did make it to where you wanted to be while still partying, then like
That'd be double
even
winning.
even Steve-O had to quit to do what he's doing now, and I
Yeah.
would say somehow, yeah, Steve-O still lost.
It's to keep doing it. Yeah, he quit.
Yeah,
Pussy. And now he's getting fake tits, and he's sober.
Yeah.
That's losing.
Absolutely.
If that's not losing, I don't know what is. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It wasn't
Just
good.
don't get fake tits, Will. For love of God.
Yeah, for the love of
I don't
God.
care if you think it's motivating.
It's a very good. It's like funny if like
Good for real estate.
if they like had to like have discussions like that in AA. Like I know it's a thing, it's a common thing
might
when you
get some
become
fake
sober.
tits.
Doing the Steve-O.
Everybody,
get
they're
some
getting
fake tits.
sober and they're getting fake tits. I just want to advise everybody against that.
Yes, it does kind of make you feel good grabbing
Yeah.
late at night. That is a place of comfort.
Sure,
But you really don't want
it's a high in and of itself.
Yeah.
Just to have tits.
We all know we want to.
We all know we want tits, but you know now people are getting addicted to having fake tits. People are mainlining fake tits on the
Some
street.
people are putting alcohol in their titties and then.
Personally, I relapsed today. I snorted a line of titties, of fake titties, and I can't stop these fake tits.
Oh man.
But yeah, you won, I guess.
I mean, dude,
You
I
lost,
just
but you won.
No, I have an addictive personality, and then I can take it like I just take it too far sometimes.
Sure.
Like, bro, we used to party
Bowing out in
from
your 30s is good.
well, we used to party from fucking
Most people do.
Friday or Thursday to fucking Monday morning. Like I threw after hours in Chicago for a bit, and that was just the whole weekend was a fucking party.
Of course.
Like, and then you try to sleep for a little bit, but you couldn't, so you'd have to take a fucking bump, and it was just.
No, doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, I've been on the
Nah,
cocaine
because
party.
motherfuckers were
That
like,
was-
dude, I had people at my house,
my day.
and then you
I've
would
done 'em.
like,
I've seen it.
All these stories
Yeah.
you tell about the club are involving drugs.
yeah, I mean, it was fun.
I've seen
One
it.
thing you didn't quit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was watching Steve-O's podcast, and he was telling a story where, he obviously was just on a week-long bender, went over to his dealer's house, and they, like knew he had,
How do you do
like,
it?
AIDS or something, like, some sort of, like, HIV positive, and there was just, like, blood over the table. The
God.
dealer was like passed out. They couldn't like wake him up, and so they were just like there was just a bunch of powder and caked on the table still, but like his blood, there was like blood. The guy wasn't dead, but they were just like. I don't know. He was their dealer
Grabbed some
buddy.
and just
like
left the
someone
money.
someone asked Steve, like, how did you know you had a problem? He was like, when we went over to his dealer's house, like pretty much confirmed he had HIV. Couldn't get him to wake up to sell us another bag, so we were scraping
Oy.
up caked like
Yeah, with, like,
cocaine
blood in it.
mixed with blood
Yeah.
and snorting it. That's how much they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's
They
pretty
wanted to get
wild.
high. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, that one, and then they also showed him.
Thinking of
They
But
also
he-
like
the-
showed him a video of himself, like super fucked up. They were just like, "This is what you're like," and apparently that was like a big one. They was like, "I got that guy sucks on that
Wait,
video."
but the dealer's blood was on the table, and they scraped it with the coke.
Yeah, I mean they
And-
weren't mixing it on purpose, but they were like
happened
that's
to be.
Yes, of course, that's what was in the fucking.
They were just
droplet.
like, well, it's probably fine. It's dried.
and then like they didn't catch AIDS.
No.
They didn't catch it.
They didn't catch it like it's a foul ball at a baseball game or something.
Yeah,
But-
well, I mean, bro, I went to the Cubs game. That was
But yeah,
fucking awesome.
I don't even think.
Your transitions are crazy, dude.
That was
That's
fucking
crazy.
Yeah, but I guess my point is like that wasn't even his like rock bottom.
Yeah.
He never even really hit a rock bottom like the Jackass guys.
Fake tits.
made him go to. Yeah, I would say
Fake
this
tits is the rock
almost his
bottom.
rock bottom.
rock
Yeah,
bottom.
but like yeah, he just has like throwaway stories like that.
Well, it's just
It's
like,
just like,
what's his
what?
face?
This guy, you used to do an impression of this guy on stage.
Who is it? Is it?
I've-
What was your thing?
I've read his memoir 3 times. Actually,
Now look at him.
I had 2 signed copies. I'd read them front to back. I gave them away just a couple nights like at the club.
Just 'cause?
Just random like people who were like thinking they were partiers. I was like, read this.
Read this. Yeah, and then later we just show the
He's
documentary
on.
action. Okay, it's like Greg Louganis, dude. Greg Louganis is the guy he was like the professional diver, and he had AIDS, and then he like dove one time. And he like cut his foot on the diving board and landed in the water, and blood went throughout, and then that's when he had to tell everybody he had AIDS. He'd like get out of the pool and just be like, I don't know if this is how it works, but no one can swim anymore. I have AIDS.
It's like at the Olympics or something.
I was some professional. He's like one of he's like the Michael Jordan of diving or some shit.
Damn, he got AIDS.
It's a pretty unfortunate way to have to tell everybody.
Yes, fucking man.
Yeah, I'm sure the pool and the chlorine probably kills it or whatever.
Yeah,
but
real life.
The Magic Johnson of diving.
yeah, he is the Magic Johnson of diving. Yeah.
Still alive?
Yeah, Greg Louganis is still alive.
Damn.
So yeah, really the Magic Johnson of diving.
Speaking of Magic Johnson, I say Steph Curry's greater than Magic Johnson after the Olympics. That's what everyone's saying, and I agree. Guess
Yeah, he won those last 2 games for him.
Yeah, they won gold, didn't they?
Yeah, they beat France.
Man,
American men's and women both played France.
Both beat
for the
France.
gold.
bro, so are we over with we're over with the Olympics now,
I
right?
feel
The
like
Olympics are over. Tom Cruise skydived off the
Yeah, that's
Eiffel
pretty
Tower and brought the torch to
what?
Snoop Dogg
Wait, Tom Cruise
in LA
skydived?
on the beach. And,
Tom Cruise skydived?
skydived with the torch and then flew with the torch to bring it to Snoop Dogg on the beach because the Olympics is here in 2028.
This motherfucker's living like he's still in Tom Cruise. Or fucking Mission
Dude,
Impossible.
he's
that was
insane.
the whole point.
Dude, yeah, have you not seen like the newest Mission Impossible when he rides the motorcycle off the cliff and parachute?
I have not seen it.
Oh, he literally, because he does all his own stunts.
Yeah, I
he
know.
literally rides a motorcycle off of a cliff and parachutes. And I watched they did like a behind the scenes thing, and they're just like then skydives after doing it like himself, and then he just like lands and he'll just be like, all right, that one's pretty good. Let's do it one more time. They did it like 8 times, and like you can see all the directors' faces, and like they're just like watching, like fuck. I hope he doesn't die. He's just a
How the
lunatic.
hell does this motherfucker train that?
He has like the Jackie Chan contract. It's like the Jackie Chan is the same thing, not the wedding you went to at the castle, but the real Jackie Chan. They have it in their thing.
what do you
where
mean
they're
the real
allowed
Jackie
to,
Chan?
because most actors have like they try to do their own stunts. They're just like, no, fuck you. We have too much. Like you have too much riding on this. But they have like a special contract where they're just let him do all their own
So yeah,
shit.
he actually did that 8 times.
Yeah.
No wires.
Dude, he has one where when he climbed the Burj Khalifa, he did that. And then they had him like up there. He's like harnessed in. They had like where he's hanging. I think it's Mission Impossible 3 or 4.
That's MI2 where he
where he's hiding on the side of the airplane.
there.
Yeah, Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
And then he has one where he's hanging on the side of like a C-130 airplane,
That's the real one.
and he's
I
he's
saw
hanging on the
that
side of it as it
footage.
takes off.
He did that too.
Yeah, they had him like harnessed in, they edited it out, but he's still hanging off the
Right.
side of an airplane as it takes off.
He did that crazy motorcycle jump.
That's what we were just talking about, dude. I just watched a video on it, and they literally are like, he like gets down, and he just goes, "That's pretty good," and they did it 8 times.
Yeah.
He's like, "That's
how
pretty
the
good,"
fuck-
but I think this time you could have the angle a little bit there.
He's so cool.
He's crazy.
Yeah, that's,
That's like the one Scientology guy that I'm like, you're cool enough
I
to where
know.
it's okay. It's a,
mean,
your,
dude.
your tooth is in the middle of your face, but it's fine.
killing it.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Oh, he's like 50, right?
Yeah, but
I remember when I went skydiving with the Saudi prince. He was like 50, and he
You
skydived.
need to be closer to that.
You went
He's
skydiving?
got, I went skydiving with him, and he was about
Did you?
50. And
What?
he skydived like 9 times.
You went or did you drive him?
He
He said if I drove him for free, he'd let me go skydiving with him because he had the plane and the parachute, and he's like,
Why
"Fuck
haven't
it."
you guys talked
But
about
then he
this?
did it 9 times. I only got to do it once, and I just stood in the field, and I was like, "Oh, he did it again."
Yeah, I think you should explain that whole story. But
Yeah, fucking.
I was skydiving.
It was awesome, man. And I'm not trying to be that machismo guy. You know, guys like saying it's not scary because I'm trying to give like an accurate. But like, yeah.
yeah, I did. I've skydived. It's not.
It's not. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just.
we gotta
Yeah,
go
it's not
skydiving.
that
Not
crazy.
as scary as you think. It's.
He's
it's a lot of
62
fun.
years old.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Nice.
It was insane.
Nice, but
Fucking 62. He is.
No,
You,
he's
fall, you like free fall for like 3 minutes. I mean, no. You free fall for 60 seconds, and then you fall. With
Yeah,
the parachute.
they hand you the range and control it for a
It's
little
a lot
bit.
of fun, but at the end of the day, I drove like 2 hours to do this 8 in the morning, and then I'm just standing in the field at like 8:15, and I'm like, okay.
But could you
That
have
was my
taken the
whole
other
day.
jumps?
Huh?
Could you have taken the other
I
jumps?
couldn't. He did.
Why couldn't you
I
take
can't
it?
remember. I didn't ask. Maybe.
Probably didn't
I
wanna
was
pay.
just standing in the field.
So he paid for one
I had to
jump.
pay for my own video. The video of me with this skydive instructor, because I knew no one was gonna believe me. You know, I was like, I gotta
Yeah.
show people. But basically, like, you know, I had that Uber Black job. I got that job my very first week doing it. One of my roommates, a Muslim dude, Raif, like when the Saudi prince would come to town, he'd pay him $1,000 a week to like hang out with him / be his like servant, kind of like just be his friend, but just do shit for him. So he told me, he's like, hey, do you want to pick up the Prince of Saudi Arabia from LAX for $150? And at that time, I'm like, yeah, fucking what the fuck? Yeah, $150, no problem. I don't know this motherfucker, you know. As soon as he gets in my car, he got these giant bags, and I'm loading them into the back of the car, you know.
And
Get
it was
inside
gold.
the car. The very first thing he says to me, he's like, "Why do you think I have all these bags? What do you think? What do you think I'm a sissy girl? Do you think I come here? To go shopping?" And I'm just in there like,
You think I'm a sissy girl?
I swear to God, man. I was like, I don't know what you brought the bags for. I don't have.
No, I
any
didn't think you were a sissy girl.
And he said, he's like, I come here to go skydiving. He's like, I come here to go skydiving, and he's like, that's why I have all these bags.
I love how that's an Arab dude's like worst insult that he could ever imagine is
Well-
being a sissy girl.
But didn't you say he was quite questionably gay?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Sorry,
We're
sorry,
getting
sorry,
there.
sorry.
So that's where so that's how he started. I'm just confused, like I said. I'm like, I don't know why. And he said, I come here to go skydiving. And he explained to me, he's like, I come to America to go skydiving because I can't in Saudi Arabia because it's considered gay. And I was just like, what did you say? And it's all like within 30, 40 seconds. As soon as he's sitting in the car, I'm just sitting there like, what is happening?
You
And
are a
he-
sissy girl in Saudi Arabia if you
he said 'cause
skydive.
you have to be attached to another man to go skydiving.
Yeah.
To
Wait,
learn
so
to
you,
do
this
it.
you went skydiving
So they
with the
don't really-
What
princess?
is this?
I didn't go with him attached
One of the
to him.
princes.
You know, I was attached to an instructor. Yeah, it's one of the princes.
There's
didn't know
many
that-
princes.
I didn't know there was so
That
many.
prince
until
couldn't
this
afford 8
happened.
more jumps with him.
Huh?
He just listen. Yeah.
Yeah, but so yeah, he explained he comes here to go skydiving, and because it's gay out in Saudi Arabia, and I was like, okay.
For
that's
sissy
interesting.
girls.
And sissy girls. But as soon as we started driving, bro, like I've only known this guy 2-3 minutes now, and I'm driving, and that's where he did explain to me. He's like, if you're interested, if you drive me out there, I have a plane, I have a parachute, you know, you can go skydiving with me. And I'm just sitting there like, of course, you know, like they'll kill you if you say no. I don't know, you know, I'm just like excited.
Man, it's just such a crazy. Yeah.
You know, and that's where as soon as we're driving, he just explains to me, he's just dude, this guy was cool as fuck, dude. I just want to be clear, cool as fuck. First
Not
of
a
all-
sissy
first
girl
of
at
all, He
all.
was born in California. He's American citizen. All the Saudis are born in America first. That was something he explained to me. He's the one that taught me with the HOV lane that you can't cross into it. I didn't even know that.
Oh, you didn't know you can't cross
I
that
didn't
white
know
line?
at that time. I did not know that.
Yeah,
and he's
if
like, I'm
motorcycle,
I'm
you
from
should've-
Florida, but yeah, I get it. But I can look at a mirror. But anyway, so that's what he explains as he's getting to know me. He's like, and besides the fact, truth is, I am gay, and I come here, I do gay stuff, and I like being gay. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
I am
bro?
big sissy girl. I am
bro,
huge sissy
Like, we
girl.
pulled over on the side of the road, and this motherfucker took off his turban, crazy ass outfit. He had a tight ass AC/DC shirt, a tiny ass one with his nipple coming out. You know what I'm saying? I remember I looked at, I started laughing. I was like, and he's like, why you laugh? Why you laugh? He said it again. He's like, you think I'm a sissy girl? And I was like, that's a better word than what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like,
But same meaning.
he was saying dick sucking jokes. He took me and my boy Raif to a French restaurant in Wilshire. And he was just like, and that's why I asked him as we're driving there. I'm like, because he's like, you can be my driver for the week and all that. And I'm like, okay, but just to make sure. He's like, you don't think I'm gay, do you? And he's like, oh no, you're a funny driver guy. I have all these guys on my phone. Look, I fuck who I want. I'm Saudi Prince, and he's showing me his phone. And I'm just like, all right, cool. You know,
I have many sissy girls I can fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
So many examples, bro. I took him to my 7-Eleven, and I just thought it was funny because like he'll spend money like no issue, but he also thinks
Yeah,
everyone's trying to
because it
get
is.
him. You know, he has unlimited money, but then with the French restaurant, he's just like, let me look at the receipt. They're charging me for a bottle for each glass and shit like that. But we went to the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I mean, they
and he
can
don't
have-
care about
That's a
money.
lot.
But then he's always on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
He like had a
You have to.
styrofoam cup after we went to my 7-Eleven. He's like, take these, and I was like, okay. And he's like, inside are quarters. Quarters are for parking. We need to save these. And I was like, it showed me he's never like he's run out of quarters, not like money.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so many little things. But at the end of the day,
These
when
are
I
quarter
dropped-
coupons. These are parking coupons.
parking coupons.
Don't lose these.
And at the end of the day, when I dropped him off the first day before we went skydiving, because he just offered it, but I dropped him off at the Beverly Hilton. As soon as he gets out of the car, my boy Raif is like, "Did he say he was gay?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Did he say he was gay?" And I'm like, "He's been telling dick sucking jokes all day. Like, what are you talking about?" And he's like, "You don't understand. I know his wife. I know his kids. He's never spoke of this. He's never spoken of this. I don't understand. As soon as he met you, you brought the gay out of him. What did you bring the gay out of him?" No, I don't think I brought the gay out of him. I think he's just in L.A. You know.
He's just
Like,
gay.
He's just there's like things I listen to, right? Like when we drove by UCLA, I heard him say and Raif, because they known each other, he went through something, got treated for something 5 years ago, right? I don't know what it was. Sounds like cancer. But at the end of the day, he's been skydiving 5 years, and I'm pretty sure he's probably been gay 5 years ever since whatever he got treated for at UCLA, and he's living his best life, dude. But like we even went to the Morongo casinos, and when we went there, he
gambled?
He gambled, and whatever he would win, he wouldn't keep it. He'd give it to people around him. Never me, unfortunately.
That's
But like, where was around him, he would explain to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, you can't keep ill-gotten gains as a Muslim.
So
Can't
what's
be
the point of
drug money? Can't be
what's the point of the gambling then?
because he just be
whatever.
Advice,
fun to
yeah.
him like that? I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah, you're just balling. Why not bet?
Why
Yeah.
not? I mean, it wasn't thousands. I'm not gonna say it was thousands, but it was hundreds. Where he just each time be like, "Here you go."
Yeah.
And like when he got done, he's like, you know, you can't use ill-gotten gains, no blood money, no drug money. And I was like, you just told me you're sucking dick last night. But, you know, like, and he would laugh. Like we were like, I was roasting him. That's why I love this motherfucker. He was fucking hilarious. You know, I don't really get how this makes sense to you, buddy, but okay, you do you. You know. Fucking awesome, dude. But that was me skydiving with him. Where
Wow.
He did it a lot. It was fun. I don't think it's really worth it. I would never pay to go skydiving. Is the long answer to that question. It was fun because of the story and the situation.
What a sissy girl.
That
dude.
is how like homophobic of a like nation they are. That even if you're a prince,
yeah.
you gotta you're like still very rejected.
True and
Over
not
there,
true.
right?
True and not true. Because it's interesting.
He's
like,
doing it.
My boy Raif is from Morocco, right? And he's kind of hired. He knows this guy. So he's seen me. He knows I tell this story, but he knows which prince it is. And
Yeah.
at the time, he
Well-
was telling me, he's like, you can never say this story to our Saudi friends because they know which prince it is. He's like, you never speak of this. You could say it on stage. No one knows which prince. And then, like, me being stubborn, I invited my Saudi friends to a show at Fanatic Salon, and I said it all on stage in front of them. And they were very shocked. But at the end of the day, they're UCLA students, and they said a lot of them come over here to be gay. Like, it's like
Damn.
they know it. People know and they don't talk about it, but a lot of the motherfuckers. So it's not, they're not going to extradite them. They're not.
Yeah,
Well, he's a
I
friend.
went-
You know
I
what I
went
mean?
to-
That's why he comes over here and does it.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
in college
They
with
consider it
some.
the freedom place. Like,
I went to an international
They're
college.
experimenting. Are you
And
moving
they-
this table into my knee?
I'm not moving the table at all.
I was doing.
Thank you.
I went to college in Boca Raton, and there was a lot of like
Yeah.
international students, and some of the kids were from the Middle East,
Whoa.
different
And
parts.
they were sissy girls?
Not sissy girls, but they were sheiks and shit like that. Like they,
Shakes?
Shakes.
yeah, sheiks,
Sheiks?
sheiks, whatever.
I knew that's what I knew that's what you
Sheiks.
meant.
I did not. I was
Yeah.
half-
Yeah, they
No,
were
that's why
sheik-
I was baffled more because I knew what he was
shake,
trying to say.
shake, shake,
Shake,
shake, or chic.
sheik. I guess.
I think
Yeah,
I've heard all
See,
three.
I don't know how to say it
See.
I think
properly.
it's a Sikh.
Sheiks.
It's a okay. Then
A
I met some
sheik, a
sheiks.
sheik is like a guy who's like higher up. It's like a position, I think.
Well, yeah, I don't like. I don't know.
Like you can be a sheik, but
Just
like, that's
like,
like
dude,
not
we-
a prince, but you're, you know what I mean?
we were at the nightclub with
like,
them.
yeah, I think.
A Sikh.
I think a sheik is more Indian. I think a
That's
sheik
what I
is.
thought
There
were
was
talking
kids.
about.
We had kids from.
Yeah, that's a sheik is.
I know I had a friend from Qatar, and then there was a bunch of kids.
Yeah, it's a leader. It's like a cardinal in the church or something.
But we're talking about like an Indian type person.
No, man, these kids were from the
Yeah,
Middle
Arab. A
East.
sheik is it's an
I
Arab.
had,
It's
in
an
my
Arab
college,
leader.
in my
It's an
college,
Arab
my
leader.
university was a big
But you can be
international.
a Sikh is, you know what I mean?
My university was a big international,
Oh, a
School.
Seed?
sheik.
A Saeed?
A sheik, a sheik,
S-E-Y.
S-E-I-K.
Okay.
S-H-E-I-K. It's a leader. It's like a prince, but it's an Arab
There's
leader.
a thing called a Seed, which in an Iranian.
Well, bro,
person-
these
Sure,
kids,
it's a different thing.
These
But the
motherfuckers,
sheik is an
like,
Arab
bro,
leader.
in my college, like it was a ton of rich kids, like, and these kids were from like the Middle East, and they were one kid
Well, it's college,
drove
yeah.
a Ferrari,
Sure.
and then he busted that and got a fucking
Do the Bill Clinton thumb.
he got a Jag. And then this other kid, Teo, he drove a fucking Hummer H2. Fucking, it was just wild. But then I went out with the
They were all gay.
no, Teo.
I wish I could remember my friends based on their cars. Like that, if they had cool cars, I'd remember.
Well, bro, I mean,
That guy had a
I've always
Ferrari.
been a car
I
guy.
didn't know anyone with a Ferrari. I'd
No.
remember them.
It was well, dude. These Arab kids,
what his parents
they would go out to the nightclubs and take people out, and they would not drink. They would not drink, but they just bought bottles for everybody, and let everybody drink. It was wild. I was like, man, that's
Yeah,
kind of
dude.
you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
like, yeah, I'm from over here, woo woo.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, oh shit,
Woody woo?
yeah,
That's what the sheiks would say?
yeah,
The sheiks would say woody woo.
yeah.
Okay.
When they were dancing in the clubs.
A woody woo.
Yeah. Now they kind of
Yeah, let me hear a woody woo in an Arab accent.
yeah. Woody woo.
Woody woo.
Like the Saudis and shit. And they're
Bro, it was. I had there was kids from Qatar. There was kids from from England, from the Middle East. There was an African princess.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cool.
What country?
I don't know. I forget.
Okay.
I forget. But yeah, some kids from Dominican Republic, Panama. It was cool, man. And yeah,
Florida's a real melting pot.
yeah. I mean, dude, we used to go to Miami.
is
We used to go to Miami in limousines, like every weekend with these motherfuckers, and they got bottle service and shit.
Sissy girls, dude.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Got these rich friends.
Well, no, that wasn't. That was the Dominican motherfucker.
Rich friends are the best kind of friends.
I mean, yeah,
Facts.
You know,
yeah,
Facts.
nothing better than having like a rich friend with a beach house or a lake house, dude.
yeah.
Nothing better than it's like almost as good as having a boat. Like it's
No,
like you
no.
don't have to worry about the
yeah.
boat. You don't have to pay for any of it, but you can just go on it.
I don't
Yeah,
think
you
I
don't
had
want
any
a
rich
boat,
friends, so I moved out here.
For real?
Now I know Mia Mars.
Yeah, yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
You gotta see that new place, man. You gotta see this. I was trying to see if the fight could be there, but
Yeah, Mia's
See if the fight can be
Mia's
there.
been flashing that money at the club, buying fucking seltzers like.
She only needs about 2 of them.
Yeah, no. She comes in pretty hammered. She said on stage the other night that she usually starts drinking at 12 every day.
for real?
Damn,
Damn.
dude,
I get that.
that's kind of fun.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude,
I've had fun doing it. But we're the exact same age. We're born on the same day.
who, you and me?
Me and Mia.
Nice.
So if
that's
I'm
pretty
saying
cool.
I don't want to wake up at noon and start drinking, she shouldn't be. That's gotta be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Too much.
She doesn't get like sloppy drunk, but she pretty.
Well, bro, I mean,
Pretty
you ever had
smashed
the
every
point
time I
where
see her.
you take it to the
Could be
extreme of
reckless.
getting too sloppy?
Huh?
You
Have
gotten
I
to the
ever
point-
gotten to the point of extremely too sloppy?
Yeah. Well, I
Quite
mean,
often.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
quite
quite
often.
often.
Quite often. In college, definitely quite often.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
That's what you does. Yeah, you're good at it though.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Sometimes
in the party master way.
sometimes
Practices.
sometimes
Yeah, no,
sometimes when I'm
exactly.
hosting on Thursdays, I'll be real sloppy.
Oh yeah,
And
motherfuckers be
sometimes
like,
the genius comes out then.
yeah, motherfuckers be saying, yeah, you think that.
Sometimes.
Yeah, the genius will come out. I'll get
He
on a
thinks that
roll.
more than it happens, but he is right that it does happen sometimes.
It does happen.
Last week
Sure.
you were hilarious. With the host.
I mean, you have
Yeah.
some
And you
fun
were
times
pretty
drinking.
wild.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong,
pretty
drinking
good.
is
You
the
were-
shit, dude.
I was doing poppers at Norms. Who can say they've done
Yeah.
that, huh?
In front
I
of
mean,
a
you
bunch
really
of cops.
like that shit, huh?
Yeah, bro,
I didn't
what's it
see.
got?
I didn't see the cops.
Yeah, I was looking right
You
at
really
him.
like that shit, huh?
I'll probably never do it again.
Yeah, I mean,
unless
your ass
somebody asks me
hit
to
that
do it
shit
again.
once, and then at Norm's, you're like, I want to hit it again.
Yeah, unless somebody says, "Here, I have some more." I just don't think I'll ever
It's
encounter
just like
that
a
again.
whip it kind of.
Yeah, it's a dirtier
all
whip
it
it.
is is-
Yeah,
that's
I
all it
was
is.
like, as soon as someone says it's a dirty whip,
That's what she kept saying. That girl, and like she asked me and Buster the same thing. She was like, "You know, does it make your butthole open up?" 'Cause
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
what it does, supposedly.
That's what. Yeah, I didn't get any of that. She asked me like 4 times. I was like, "No, this doesn't make me want to do gay
Yeah.
sex at all."
Yeah,
I think you just.
but that
I guess
shit.
you already got to be gay. I wouldn't even imagine like
Well,
really
that's
even
what it comes from.
wanting
And
pussy
this really
on it.
does go with the RFK. HIV isn't.
Yeah, it's a
the
gay
cause of
drug.
AIDS because of poppers.
It's a gay
I
drug.
don't find any.
It's a
appeal.
classic gay
RFK's
drug.
onto something. The AIDS isn't real. That's the
What
point.
is the chemical compound of
AIDS
that
isn't
shit?
real.
I don't know. It smells like gasoline.
HIV
It's just- it's like a
comes through
huffer.
poppers, and that's
Yeah,
why
that's
died.
all you're doing with
Yeah,
it.
it's
What
probably
is
like
a
cleaning
popper?
That's why
supplies.
gay people
Yeah, I
get
don't.
more
I don't.
AIDS.
You know what I mean? It's probably like ammonia and like cleaning stuff. There's got to be ammonia in there.
I mean, but who the fuck is like? You ever seen the gym salts or whatever?
Amyl nitrate. That's what it is.
Yeah, what's that?
Anal nitrate.
Anal nitrate.
Anal nitrate.
Typically made with amyl nitrate or similar, so people sniff nitrate vapors to get a fast feeling of euphoria or muscle relaxation, often during sex. Poppers may be sold as leather cleaner, nail polish remover, or
Yeah.
liquid incense.
Yeah, nail polish remover
Probably
is pretty
not good for you.
Oh, I bet the worst for you.
I mean,
But I mean, not as bad as
You
No, it
think
says-
all those Asian females in the nail salons high as fuck?
it says it's for to treat chest pain too.
Yeah.
So you got that. going.
Poppers aren't addictive, but they can lead to serious health problems or death.
I feel like
Dude,
this
you're
is-
dying
I feel
from
like
a
this
popper.
is making me vote for RFK, dude.
If you're dying from a popper, dude, that's wild.
That's
I
what-
mean,
that's
You got to
what
have
I'm
that
saying.
shit hooked up to your nose.
All the AIDS deaths are actually poppers deaths.
You know what I mean? It's like dying from like whippets or something. It's like you just stop breathing it. Like unless you're like hooked up and it's stuck on your face, I don't see
Unless you have HIV.
how you would die from that.
Well, for whippets,
Gotta fall
whippets
aside.
can fuck you up.
Yeah, but to die from them, you'd have to try.
No, I mean,
I've seen a dude guys like
I mean,
face paralyzed.
yeah, like the thing is,
On the internet.
it's the overtime. Like you're just going for a fucking, you're going for the long haul,
I
then it
guess,
fucks
but
up
you'd
your
have to
body.
still like, because your body's gonna naturally, once you don't have it hooked up to you, you're gonna naturally just breathe
No,
air.
but you're filling up your like blood cells with the.
I
fucking
agree, but it would
shit,
have
and
to be
over some time.
You'd have to be damn near trying.
I mean,
I mean, I don't think you're an expert on it. Neither
Yeah, it's a
am I.
vasodilator.
You're just a sissy girl.
This conversation
No, you're a
convinced me to
sissy girl.
vote for Robert Kennedy Jr., man.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. This makes sense now.
No, Robert F.
No,
Kennedy Jr.
I'm
is
voting
crazy,
for-
dude. Did you see the bear video? The bear video
Right
is
about the poppers. No, I didn't know
the
this.
the bear video is the craziest thing I've seen.
Why? I haven't
It's
seen-
just so weird.
Can we
Like,
watch that?
do you know what happened?
I heard that he admitted to dumping a bear. in
yeah.
the park.
So
But I
like,
didn't know there was a video of it.
it's him in his kitchen with professional videotape. He knows it's happening,
Can-
and
can
he's
we-
hanging out in his kitchen
we
with
watch it?
Roseanne.
who? What?
Can
Robert-
we watch this video of Robert Kennedy Jr.?
Yeah. Let
He's
me,
partying with Roseanne.
no, it's like the middle of the day. They're just hanging out with Roseanne. This is like the other day. They're hanging out in the kitchen with Roseanne.
10
So,
years ago.
so like, no, the video is from like the other day. The dumping of the bear was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
The dumping of the bear was like 10 years
Oh,
ago.
you're
There's-
asking if I seen the video of him talking about
Yeah.
it. I thought you were saying...
No.
I was like, there's a video of that?
No, there's not a video of that. We don't have the video of talking is okay. We don't need to
And
really watch
Roseanne?
that.
Oh, they
don't-
killed.
Yeah,
They
it's a lot
killed a
less-
bear.
No,
The
I'm just
videos
explaining.
and
There's no
Roseanne?
point in watching the video. There's no point. We can-
It's not
But-
a video of him talking.
Yo, did y'all see fucking Michael
dude,
Jordan's
I
son?
am. We are talking about something right
What
now.
was that, Will?
You see Michael Jordan's son?
Yeah, dude, get the fuck out of here. But don't quit interrupting. But it was like 10 years ago or something like that. There was a bear that was found in Central Park, and it had a bike on top of it. And it made like national news of like, who the fuck dumped this dead bear in Central Park and then just rested a bicycle on top of it, and nobody knew.
I'm voting for
And
this
then
guy, dude.
and then
I'm voting
last
for this
week,
guy.
like RFK Jr.'s in his kitchen. It's professionally filmed. I don't know why they're filming, but he's just hanging out in his kitchen with Roseanne, and like they're filming it professionally. And RFK Jr. is just literally just telling the story about how he was the one that dumped the bear, and Roseanne's just like laughing, like nervously, kind of. And he's sort of like, "Yeah, I went driving, but he was driving, and the person in front of him had hit a bear." And they just left on the side of the road. And he was like, at the same time, I was going to throw my buddy's bicycle away. And he was like, that's literally what he says. And he goes, and he's like, I saw the bear. And he's like, I wanted to make a rug out of that. So then he threw it in the back of his car. And then something happened where he was like going the way to the airport. So he couldn't
Just threw
take the bear
in
with
the
him. So
back
he's
of his
like,
car.
I guess, yeah, he threw it in the back of his car, and he wanted, because he wanted to make a rug, which is like, okay, whatever. And then he's like, I didn't have time to skin it or whatever. So and he said he wanted to eat it too, which is hilarious. But then he said so he just threw it in Central Park, and he was like, well, this is a good time to get rid of the bike too. So then he just rested the bike on top of the bear.
Oh, I thought he was like claiming the bear with his bike. Like no one touched this bear.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
Like,
in
you
some way.
see my bike, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
and maybe in
it's
some way that's
finders
what he's doing.
keepers or
I thought you were
whatever.
going to set
But-
up like a fake hit and run with the bike in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's kind of what he was thinking. Why else would he rested on top?
I was
I
gonna
just don't
say-
understand why he. It's so weird that he's admitting to this crime, and like I guess it's not even a crime because he's like it's actually
RFK?
in the state of New York, you can actually collect
He was right about
roadkill.
the poppers, dude. He's
You
right.
can collect roadkill or whatever, so it's not illegal. But it's
I
just
would've
like,
thought he-
why is he admitting this on camera when he's knowing being filmed? I don't understand any of it.
I love it.
It's just so weird.
Liking this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like it's professionally filmed. Roseanne's just like, what?
Yeah, someone on that campaign was like, "This will somehow be a good idea."
I don't know. I don't understand any. Or maybe he just pushed for it. He was like, "Got to release that."
Why would he
It'll-
say that the bear got hit by a car? Why wouldn't he have beat the bear's ass with the bicycle and then left the
See,
bicycle?
that would have been cool if he was getting a bear
Norris
attack.
shit?
Yeah.
If he was,
Yeah,
if
so
the bear
like,
was
yeah.
attacking him, and he was like, "And I had my buddy's bicycle. I had my back."
I was
It's hard to
riding
do
my
his
buddy's
voice.
bicycle
Sicko.
in Central Park.
As the bear's attacking
a
me,
bear was attacking a fucking
So I-
young
so I-
gay family,
so I beat.
and I had to beat the bear's ass.
That's probably really what it was. It was the CIA trying to kill another Kennedy with a bear.
The gay
I mean,
family.
how
So they
the fuck
just-
did they do? So they haven't found this motherfucker that killed this bear with this bike?
No, it's not illegal to hit
He's
a.
running for
It's
president.
roadkill. It's not illegal to run over a bear if it jumps out in front of your car. It's not even illegal to pick it up. It's roadkill, but it's just the dumping
You ever
of
heard
it.
of fucking like
You're-
roadkill's fucking stew and shit?
Yeah, of course.
Have I heard of roadkill stew?
Yeah.
Sure.
Have you eaten that shit?
Have I eaten roadkill stew? No, but somebody, a good friend of mine, his mom, she would collect roadkill and like keep all the tails of roadkill.
I mean, you seen the meme where they put fucking the get well soon balloon on the fucking dead ass raccoon?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That is fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very. I really don't understand why he would admit to that on camera to Roseanne in his kitchen,
Hey, man.
and then
Oh, but-
and then release it to the public.
It's all
in-
about the clicks. When you're running 6% right now,
I guess he
Yeah,
just
you wanna
knows.
Stay in the news.
I guess he just knows he's not going to win. But like, it's like I don't. On either side, it's like everybody's reaction to it was basically like, "What?" Like it's like I
So
don't.
is he getting
I
charged?
love it.
No, it's not illegal. It's just
Not illegal.
weird.
To dump-
The
it's
dumping. It's probably illegal dumping.
Perfect
Yeah, it
thing
is
to
illegal
talk about.
dumping.
I don't think it's like you're going to jail or whatever.
You better
And
go
it
to
could be
You better
past
go
the
to jail.
statute of limitations.
Dude, I think the bear is. But why doesn't the bear?
it's
get
probably
the
out
love that
of the
Harambe
statute.
got?
Huh?
Why doesn't the bear get the love that Harambe got?
That's true.
You know, I didn't think about it
So
that
Romney
way.
represented a lot more.
Yeah,
Like what?
He was down for the motherfucking Harambe, but this bear got beat down to death with a bicycle.
George Floyd. Harambe was really just a metaphor for
Oh wow!
foreshadowing for.
Damn, you white people.
No, but all the memes on the RFK Jr. thing are so funny. It's literally like, it's like just memes, just like of a picture of him in the kitchen, just admitting to random crimes, and he's just like, yeah. So anyway, that's when I decided to fly the planes into the towers. And he's like, I saw one where it's like, so anyway, that's when I was in the store and decided to give that black dude a fake 20.
So is this part of his shit? His campaign admitting?
I don't know what it is.
He's
It's
against
just
bears. And
Yeah.
I support that.
give me one of those
No.
beers.
I don't want bears around here.
That's
Grizzly bears.
true. I think it was a black bear. Black bears are pretty nice. Black bears are like puppies. Black bears really want to attack you.
From the guy that's scared of pit bulls.
Wait, have you ever encountered a black bear?
Pro.
Have I ever encountered a black bear?
Have you ever encountered any bear?
Yeah.
You do? Yeah.
Yeah. One time,
Right.
Tennessee.
what was it? One time we were hunting in Arkansas. We were duck hunting,
Yeah, stop.
and it was
It's a
like,
black bear. I know this guy.
and yeah. We were like, wait, it's not a white bear.
Don't shoot.
The white bear,
No,
polar
white
bears,
bear,
I
white
fuck
bear will
with.
beat your ass, right?
What?
A polar
White
bear.
bears are good people.
No.
Black bears are the
a
ones you
white
gotta
bear
be
will-
wary
a polar
about.
bear will kill you, right?
Brown bears are the ones that cross the border.
Some of those race trader white bears.
But no, we were duck hunting one time, and I moved my microphone, but we were made me lose my fucking train of thought. We were
You were in the
we were
woods,
duck
there's a
hunting one
fucking
time, and it
bear.
was like a little fenced in little like field we were hunting in. And when we get there, the guy whose like property it was, he was like, "Hey, just to let y'all know, there is a black bear trapped in there somewhere." He's like, "So just be wary of it." So then we're like going in. It's like duck hunting, so you have to like you wear waders and like you're kind of in like like a couple feet of water. And we're going in. My buddy, he slipped, and he. All right, that was that kind of got me irked a little bit. How you just moved the mic again. But my buddy, he fell in the water, and the water went into his waders, and he was like,
Oh.
"Fuck, I'm freezing. I have to go
gotta
back.
change."
I got to go back and change." And then so we're sitting there, we're like hanging out in the duck
You have
blind,
the
like
duck calls?
we're like, yeah, of course. We're like smoking weed, doing all the things, and then and then like an hour later, we like look out in front of us, like, holy fuck, there's the bear, and he's just like running around in front of us. We're just like, we're high. We're like, holy fuck, look at the bear, and then we hear a 4-wheeler coming. We're like, shit, here's Will, and we're like, our buddy's coming back. We went to go change, and then we see him coming
got
through the
another
fence, and we see the bear right here, and we're just like. Doing like the double take, we're like, oh, and then he comes to the fence, and we're just like, and then we see the bear, it starts running at him, and we're just going, well, bear.
Wait,
And he,
y'all,
like,
y'all are on the safety
we're-
of the other side of the
yeah,
fence?
yeah, we're probably like no, we're in the fence with the bear. We're duck hunting. We're in like the hunting. We're in the blind though. We're like in the little
Y'all,
duck blind.
okay, so
In the
yeah.
hut.
They're not up in the air. We're in the water, but it's like we're safe. We're in a little hut. We're in a little
Okay.
hut. He's coming, walking through. The bear starts running at him. We're like, bear. And he flips his gun over, and he's like, looking. Then it comes around the trees, and they're like, I don't know, 20 yards from each other, just staring at each other in the eyes. And then look, like shot in the air, and the bear ran away.
Oh, he didn't shoot at him.
No, dude, in like Arkansas and stuff like that, like if you're gonna shoot a black bear like out of season, you better have some like claw marks on you or something. Otherwise, you're getting a pretty serious fine.
I feel like
Yeah,
if it's
fine.
20 yards away from me, that's
Nah.
fair game.
Bears are very protected.
Yeah, man. Why fuck?
You better have some evidence that like, I mean,
it's-
us being there, being like it was about to attack him,
Probably
Would have probably
Brown
been
type
enough.
Situation.
but
with
yeah,
Bears.
it
they
would have been a thing
they're more pro bear than pro people in situations like that.
Wow.
Because some people just go out there and just shoot them.
for fun. Or,
Yeah, and then
so
get
enough
the
people
rug.
do it for fun.
Yeah, and just get the rug or
but
whatever.
they're even if their buddies are backing them up, like I promise it was
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
kill him.
Exactly.
Like,
You definitely you'll
heard that one before.
I don't know if you go to jail or anything, but you definitely probably won't be able to like hunt in the state of Arkansas again.
Get a good fine.
A big fine, get your hunting license taken away. Yeah. But yeah, that was my bear story.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I've been to
Microphone's
Arkansas
in the spot.
once.
Huh?
Microphone's good.
Microphone's in a good spot right now, unless somebody were to move it. But
I think we're.
and that same trip, dude, that was me and my buddy. Like we were like walking on the ice because it was so frozen, and my buddy like shot at my feet with his shotgun, like next to my feet to make me fall through the ice. And then I was just like, "Oh, you think you can do that?" So then I got shot next to his feet to make him fall through the ice, and then we like went back and forth doing that like 3 times, and we were like, "What are we fucking doing right now?" Then we get back to the blind, and our buddy's like, "Damn, what were we all shooting at?" We were like,
Each other.
each other, kind of. That's not. It was like next level.
It didn't end up
stupid.
breaking.
No, yeah, you shoot like so you'd shoot next to the foot, then you'd make you fall through. Like it's only like 3 feet deep, so it's more just like a nuisance.
right.
So
You're still
it works.
shooting it.
Okay.
Yeah, it works.
It sounded like it didn't work.
It's not like I'm falling in and drowning.
Yeah.
The real risk is shooting firearms close to each other. Not so much the ice.
That's fucking wild.
Pretty stupid stuff. That's what you get when you combine alcohol, weed, and firearms.
I mean, that's some shit.
That's some shit.
Good old duck hunting.
Duck hunting's the best. It's very fun.
Yeah, I have not.
You ever,
I
you ever
just like
shot
going
like
shooting.
a hog or something? Anything?
Yeah, I've been hog hunting. Hog hunting's very fun.
Wait,
We
Texas?
No, Mississippi. We went to like my buddies, like their friend's place or whatever, and like you're all on 4-wheelers with the gun mount, and all the rifles on it, and like you just like haul ass around like little bunches of woods that are on the property, and then they all just come running out. So then we're all just like in a line, all the 4-wheelers and our guns, just like chasing after them, like shooting as we're going.
Because they're pests, right?
Yeah, they destroy all the crops.
Love
Like
that
farmers will like
Texas.
pay you to come on their land and shoot them.
Yeah, so
let's
Razorbacks
do
are not
this.
protected in Arkansas, I guess.
Huh?
Razorbacks are not protected in Arkansas.
No. You can
Alright.
shoot as many of those as you want.
Yeah,
You
dude.
can pile
they
them up.
love
People
the
blow them
Razorbacks.
up, dude.
Get the helicopter, dude.
Some people do, like-
$200, helicopter. You get to shoot them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should
Some-
be amazing.
Some people do like traps where like they just like get them in the trap and then they shoot like a thing of tannerite, which is basically just a bomb, and they just blow them up. It's really just, it's pretty wild how
I wonder how much it
rednecky.
costs. I am gonna be in Texas.
To helicopter hunting?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that crazy.
I think it's like $200.
It's probably like $200.
That's exactly. I feel like I looked it up once.
Yeah, it's probably like $200.
I don't know if I can actually
Look it
afford
up.
to spend, but I'll consider it if I'm in Texas.
Yeah, you should definitely do that.
That would be fun.
Where you going to Austin?
Yeah, going out to Austin. Get
Let's see. Austin.
If you get on Kill Tony,
Kill
tell
Tony.
the
okay.
skydiving story.
I got a minute.
Boars all day.
Yeah, but then afterwards they
hog
interview.
hunting.
I don't mean
I
in
thought
the
that's
set.
what
No. I meant in the interview process. Because usually he'll just be like, Nate, tell me something interesting that's happened to you. And then something like that. That's usually one of his go-to questions.
I'm super down, man.
That's a
On
good one.
stage, I'm gonna make fun of Charles and him fucking feet.
It's in Bryan, Texas. Helly Bacon.
Yeah, there's probably a
They
lot
all
of them.
got fucking names like that out there. Just some white dude. It's fucking confusing. Go to Tyler, to Brian, to Adam. It's like I don't know.
Oh, you can rent out. This site has a
Damn, it starts at 2,000.
private hunt, 1,000 acre.
Probably cheaper on that.
You basically rent this whole fucking mansion lodge, 12,
that's sick.
12 bedroom, 11 bath, private gun range,
That's-
fishing ponds.
Dude, I mean, all those
range.
like super nice duck clubs I knew people were
Lodging
members
for
at. It's
2
like
nights.
it's like to some people like duck hunting, it's like joining like a country club. Like I went to like this like redneck camp basically, and we went and visited the Manning Hunting Club, the ones their members at. It was insane. It was like a huge mansion, and that's like probably, I don't know, probably like the buy-in's probably like $300,000, and then it's like $50,000 a year or something like that to hunt there. They're like just big. They're country clubs.
300
hunting's-
per person.
300 per person.
That's pretty good.
In the
Where the
range.
fuck did you find that one?
Still a lot.
This is stormranchhunting.com.
Conversation was.
30 minutes west of Austin.
Okay.
Hunt deer, hog, and coyotes.
$300 gets me how long? 4 hours?
24-hour access, I think.
Oh, so
Oh wait, no. All right. Oh, 500. So if you pay 500, you stay the night. I've heard there's some that even like whatever you kill, they'll cook up for you as part of the deal.
Interesting.
hmm
So I haven't got a place to stay. So maybe
300 per person per day. And then if you stay the night, and they tack on another 100 for the gun rental. But if you come with a group,
I'll talk some of my people into it.
whoa, yeah, this looks pretty cool.
Yeah, free unlimited hogs, free cleaning, free tender night, and
Oh, you can do night vision hog hunts also.
damn. What if you just got some like?
I don't think that'd be as fun. I'd want to go during the day. I don't need the challenge at night. It would be cool to wear like
If I did
military
it during the day,
military
I
grade
would get it. If they
goggles.
said let's do it a little bit at night, I would do a little bit.
I mean, what weapons do
Well,
we
if
get?
there's like there's like a twilight, right? Like there is like a golf. Like
Oh, and then
if you
and then
golf after 4 p.m., you get like half price.
There you go.
It's
Oh, yeah. Look at this. Look at this picture.
gun rental is $100 a day.
It's-
Maybe doing it.
yeah.
Showing the thing.
Oh, shit.
Maybe doing it.
That's pretty
That
wild.
could be fun, man. I gotta find a place to stay.
750 a person includes unlimited ammo and hogs.
Sick.
That's interesting. The limit on the hogs is kind of funny.
It's yeah.
Is there anything
I mean-
like equivalent of that in California?
What do you mean? Doing hog hunting?
Some sort of like hunting,
you can
like
hunt.
cheap hunting.
I mean, we can go dove hunting. Dove hunt? No, we can actually go dove hunting. We would in the next. It's about to be dove season.
Coming up.
just gotta-
California.
Dove season should. I mean,
I like doves though. Is there any?
They're great. They just look like pigeons.
Nah,
Dove hunting is great, dude. You literally just sit in a field and you sit on a cooler and drink beer, and then you just fly by occasionally. And
They're
shoot.
pretty easy
Have you ever
to.
been
You're
hunting-
chilling.
Have you ever been hunting not drinking beer?
Yeah, for sure. Deer hunting, you don't drink. Duck hunting, you don't even drink every time. That's like pretty rare. Deer hunting, it's just dove hunting because you're sitting like it's hot, and like there's no
Damn.
skill to it. You're not calling. You're not doing nothing.
Yeah, for
Turkey
California,
hunting, it's like most of it's difficult.
no limit
Dove
for
hunting,
spotted or ring
dove hunting
turtle doves.
Yeah. Dove hunting, you're just sitting there in a field. You can play music. They'll just like fly over and you shoot them. It's like they just like plant the field. But like, yeah, there's public dove hunting. Turkey hunting, you can do.
Far from here.
There's a
Probably
daily.
not
The
far.
daily limit is 45.
That's so many. In Tennessee, in Tennessee, it's 12. Tennessee is 12. I think just out here, there's probably so many out here. Like pigeon, you can go shoot like geese and duck and pigeon in South America. All that shit's as many as you can shoot.
I mean, in
I'm down
South
for
America,
it.
certain spots you just kill them.
Well, they just have so many because it's just in the fly zone. It's in the flyway. It's just so many.
Yeah, I was
Snow geese, it's as many as you want.
trying to come up with I want to do a chaos like summer field trip.
Let's go
I'm trying
skeet
to come up with
We
something.
can go skeet shooting.
I go to the shooting range before.
I shoot skeet would be more fun than
Okay, I
shoot
mean, I
target.
want to camp.
I'd be down for a camp.
I want to camp before the summer's over.
Let's go Labor Day
fuck?
weekend.
Labor Day. Do
With
that.
what, a fucking...
Oh, we just gotta do what we did before.
This is a tent.
We need another bee herd. To
I'm not
sell
fucking
someone a
camping.
dream so we can stay at their place.
You don't have to go.
for a week.
You can be a bitch.
That's really the genius of his plan, was just to get someone on board so we all had a place to
No, we just go camping. Just get a tent.
Yeah, let's
get
tent
an
it up.
RV,
Yeah.
I get an
Glamping
RV.
or whatever.
I don't want to spend that much money.
I agree with
Well,
you.
let's
Yeah, let's just go camping.
camp.
I'm not trying to.
You don't have to.
I can do it for the experience.
No,
It's
I
fun.
mean, dude, no, fuck all that. Unless
All right, well, I guess me and Adam are going camping.
Okay. Who else? Bless was talking.
He
about
goes
was a
camping a
big
lot.
camper. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some music festival that I was
West.
trying to get him to go to, and him and Brennan. It's like it's September 8th and 9th. It's like like local jam band things, but it's like near like Yosemite. It's like 5 hours from here. It's like June Lake. It's like big mountainy lake town. Like a little festival, maybe.
Yeah, I had a friend like I said, I'm sure you're more into the camping than me. I've done it a little bit. I've done glamping. I've done some shitty camping, but I had a friend growing up that was like a Boy Scout. He's really into that. He went out to Ocala, which is some real woodsy area of Florida, to go camping for 2 weeks. And me and Charles were like, "We'll join you. Let's join in on it, bro." We lasted one fucking night, bro. This guy's crazy. He sleeps in a tree, ties himself to a tree.
Well, that's just
He
ridiculous.
goes out there with nothing other than like a trail mix bag. He's like, we wash ourselves in the pond. I'm like, that's dirtier than not getting that pond, bro. There's so
We
many
wouldn't be doing
mosquitoes.
any of that.
There's so many mosquitoes, bro. There's so many
Yeah,
spiders.
you gotta get a
After like
can.
one night,
There's
bro,
not even
I was-
mosquitoes in California. We
Yeah,
don't have to worry about
yeah,
any of
I
that.
was out, dude.
We wouldn't have to worry
Oh,
about any of that.
Dude, the next day when he said goodbye to us, we went to a diner. He's like, I'm gonna stay here for 2 weeks. And me and Charles like, we're out, bro. He went to the bathroom and comes back out and says he found a tick on his balls.
Yeah, sure.
And then says, I'm going back to this.
I've had a tick on my balls.
He,
Yeah, really?
bro,
Oh, yeah.
I found a tick on my balls. I'm not staying anywhere.
Dude, but camping in Florida, unless you're at a music festival,
It was
is
a lot.
craziness.
I've definitely done music festival camping.
But you're in Florida. Like, that sucks. There's mosquitoes everywhere. California camping or like anywhere out west camping, there's not really bugs. It's really just chilling. Just go to the campground. It's just really.
Maybe. I think there's just as many bugs out here. There's different bugs. But
It's
I
not
think-
mosquitoes. It's the only thing I give a fuck about.
It's different for sure.
It's way different. It doesn't suck.
You're not gonna tie yourself to a tree.
Why don't we just go to Joshua Tree? I've never been to Joshua Tree.
White people love Joshua Tree.
I love Joshua. I've never been, but it's supposed to be amazing.
I've been.
Yeah,
We just go camping at Joshua. It's easy peasy.
I've been. That's
I'd
fun.
Well, I guess it's really hot right now. We probably want to go north.
Ooh, hot.
We want to go north.
Pretty hot. We can wait a month.
September's gonna be hot as fuck. Let's go to that place I was telling you, Kern County.
Yeah, as long as
By
it's
the
like
river.
like a body of water.
Yeah,
or
let's go to
something
Kern
like that.
County and camp by the river. How about that?
I would agree with body of water.
Yeah.
Camping.
Kern County, there's a river. We can float it too.
Oh, like a little lazy
Yeah,
river
yeah, we can float
situation.
Joshua,
They have like one of those things where you rent the rafts and they pick you up at the end.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
let's
did
do
that all.
that.
We did that all the time in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Shoot the hooch.
Did you ever do the Wolf River in Memphis?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolf
Yeah.
River floats. Great.
I
Played
did the Wolf River like early. I never did it like drinking.
We did it like fucked up, and then like we would be like, "Whose car are we gonna leave at the end?" It has to drive at the end of this thing. It'd always be somebody.
Pledges.
Yeah, well, this is like junior high school.
Oh yeah.
then that one time we like fucking I think I've told the story on here, but like during environmental science class, we like went to the sewage treatment plant and they were like showing us how they treat the sewage, and then we were like gets to the end, like it's clear, and like you can drink this. It's like it starts out with this like toilet paper in a jar, and they go through like this is the end of it, and we're like, what do you do when you get to the end of it? Like, oh, we dump it in the Wolf River, and we're all just like sitting around like, God
Yeah.
damn, and like we were like
Just
thinking like where
swimming
we
in it.
like launch at on the beach and like been partying on the beach. We're like, that's like 500 feet from where we've been. Just, we still went back. We still like we would just be in the water, just drunk. We'd be like, not many places you can drink at our age. This is all we got. Then we kind of like for a while, like we like sitting on the beach, like I don't want to get in that water, it's sewage water. Then like after like 6 beers, it'd be hot. You'd be like, probably just gonna get in the fucking water, spitting it out of our mouth.
Yeah.
Oh man, rough, dude.
Dude, it's fucking high school. I'm glad growing up in Memphis and like partying like in high school. At least it's like sort of like, you know, you had like places like that where you just go, all right, fuck it, we'll go to this place. Instead of like, it's like, well, we can't go to so and so's house. We can't go to a bar. All right, let's just go to the little river beach.
I remember looking back on some of my days when I was real young, and I'm just like amazed with some of the canals I swam in and stuff with alligators that would eat me. You know, like when you're a certain size,
Sure.
they'll get you.
Yeah.
When I was like in
Yeah.
first grade, second grade, I remember like swimming through places. Me and like my friend were like, man, I'm fucking stupid.
Would y'all
Yeah,
see
yeah.
him and then just swim away from him?
Don't even remember. Late at night.
Like an afterthought kind of
You know,
thing.
it's like late night, so you don't even know. But I look back. Mistakes were made.
I've been with my buddy duck hunting in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and like we went out to like look at the blind or whatever the night before, and like we shined our light, and there was just like a bunch of alligator eyes, and we're just like, well, we're not bringing the dog tomorrow. Dog's staying in the truck. He's not coming with us.
That's right. Yeah, that shit sucks.
I think gators like freak me out more than sharks even. Like sharks seem to leave people alone.
Sharks scare me way
But-
more than a gator.
Yeah.
Depending on
I
the
think
type
both
of
leave you
shark.
alone, but I think, in my opinion, in comparison, I think sharks fuck with you more than alligators.
Yeah, but I feel like you're
Alligator-
around alligators more.
You're around alligators more, but in the
Sure.
nature of them,
But it's just the being around is the part that I don't want.
yeah. But his hypothetical was either or. So
Yeah.
if I was in a situation where I had to pick, I'd pick a gator than a shark.
To be around?
Yeah, definitely. In the water?
I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
just
Yeah, I guess.
from watching Steve Irwin and other
I
and
like Steve Irwin, dude.
like it seems like you stand more of a chance against a gator. I just feel like it'd be a more savage death. Like
True that.
he's gonna take his time with
Shark
you.
probably never
Shark.
Probably always
If he's gonna
would
get you,
bite
he's
off
gonna
your
bite
leg.
your head off immediately. I don't know.
I don't
There's-
know. I think a shark. I think your point is a shark's more comfortable with that.
A shark is more comfortable.
And
With
that's
that.
what I'm thinking. You're right on, because it won't
Right.
eat your head. It'll cover your leg, and you'll go. Alligator. You're
Those shark teeth are razors. Like you'll
Yeah,
bleed out in
yeah,
a second.
that's
Did you
fair.
did you ever see that clip of Norm Macdonald like right after Steve Irwin died on the Daily Show?
No.
Like Jon Stewart has him on the Daily Show. It's like a day after or something. Steve Irwin died, and like somehow it came on conversation. Norm Macdonald's just like he's like, "What do you mean? Who died? The crocodile hunter? He died." Oh, what a shocker! he's like, I would hate to just be one of those, be like one of the alligators. He's like, did you hear it killed the crocodile hunter? It was a stingray. He's like, what? That wasn't you, Frank? the crocodile hunter died? What? You would have guessed that he died. The guy who hunts crocodiles.
Crocodiles are mad at the stingray.
Yeah, mad at the stinger. They didn't get him.
Looking wild, man. Yeah, I remember I jumped on caught an alligator when I was trying to show off for my cousins from Rhode Island.
You did.
And I was
Caught
like-
an
You
alligator?
wrestled one.
Yeah, I was like 6. I've never done it in my life, but because they're visiting us, we went to the Everglades. We
Because-
got on a fucking boat, a fucking airboat. And they're little tiny ones. But when we're done, I was like, yeah, people in Florida do this all the time. And I just jump in and grab it.
Nice.
It's small. It's like 3 feet.
Sure.
But still, they were like amazed. And like later on, I'm like, I've never done that.
We
I'm
fucking
not gonna do it. They're like ones that are domesticated, right?
we caught one in the ocean one time. Me and my dad. We like we're at
Caught an
we were
alligator?
we were at the beach in Destin, and like because they're freshwater, but they think like it rained. No, it's an alligator, but it rained so much.
I never heard of it.
And
But here, keep going.
yeah. Alligators are freshwater too, but crocodiles are whatever. But it like rained so much, and it was like a baby one, and it got in the ocean. We're just like looking out there, and it was just like caught in the waves, and we were like, "That's a fucking alligator." And my dad went out there and like scooped it up in a net, and then like we called like the local like people, and they were just like, "Yeah, it was like drowning. Like you saved it." They got in the paper.
You got in the paper.
Yeah, it was like that big.
Nah.
But yeah, it was freshwater alligator. But like it rained so much that there was like a spillway, like it went over into
Yeah, I
the.
looked that up. I never heard of a freshwater alligator.
I mean, I just told you a story about how we were in Vicksburg, Mississippi with alligators. There's no
Yeah.
ocean there.
Oh, okay.
It's the middle of Mississippi.
Like Lake Placid, what was that movie?
Yeah. Thanks
That's
for
cool.
fact
So
checking.
you say this was in the newspaper?
Yeah, I mean, who knows how you could ever find it? They like, took a picture of us. They're like, these guys saved the alligator. That was pretty redneck.
Damn, motherfucker.
Sure, me and my dad just going out there and like scooping it up.
Wait, I'm saying that backwards. Saltwater alligator. That's what I was trying to say. I typed in freshwater.
Yeah, it's saltwater crocodile.
No, that's what I'm saying. I thought
I
you
said alligator.
I thought you said ocean.
It was, but
Salt-
that's why it was an alligator. I said because it rained so much that it
Yeah.
spilled over from his lake,
Right,
and
okay.
so the alligator was drowning in the ocean.
So we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, I said freshwater alligator
Yeah, I got confused because you did say that.
because I said the ocean. That's why I said he was drowning.
Yeah. Okay.
I know I was right. I've watched Planet Earth.
I was like, what saltwater?
I know fucking animals and shit.
Yeah, I was just glad we were saying the same thing.
My dad used to go hunting for him every year.
We should
We got like a
do,
bunch of alligator heads in like my house like growing up. He would bring home the whole one. We'd eat it.
Alligator meat is.
Yeah.
We should do a redneck night at the club. Like, I don't know. I'm like trying to just like think of just fun shit to fucking do.
We should do like a blue collar comedy tour night.
Yeah, like just gotta mix in some shit to
I'm
keep
not
it
really
fresh.
Blue collar comedy tour would be funny.
Like
Like-
impersonating them?
Yeah, something like that. He's not like
Like-
necessarily exactly them, but
Not
just
exactly, but you
like
gotta-
Italian
Yeah.
night,
You
but
gotta have
redneck.
Italian night. I
Have
mean,
your own
yeah, like,
slogan.
We
like
just call it blue collar
it's still,
comedy
yeah,
tour.
like I mean, it's still pure
like that a lot
stand
more
up,
than
but I just
Italian.
like I think like if you just put out costume
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
like
Do it like on a
fucking-
Friday.
Yeah,
Friday is
just,
a good night for it when you don't have anything Friday.
Go farther than
Yeah, blue collar comedy tour night is funny.
And then people can kind of like tailor their sets, but yeah, I just think when when
Give
people
someone the-
dress up, they get more fucked up.
Yeah, and you can do
We'll sell
basically
more drinks, and it's still like we don't have to do like gimmicky,
No, you can
like,
do
like
your same
comedy
jokes.
games. It's still just stand up.
you can do your same jokes just in
I could dress
a in
up
just
more.
Just make
I
a
could dress up
flyer.
more.
Like everyone likes dressing up. Like,
Yeah,
it's
the point
it
is dressing up. I
put-
could dress up more.
puts everyone. in a
dude.
good
When you got a
mood.
free Friday night, just do it on a Friday night.
Yeah.
And literally, you can just do your same fucking jokes, but just in a southern accent, and it'll probably work.
Yeah, we could.
It's literally.
Yeah,
Or you could just try to write a bunch of Bill Engvall jokes.
Tell me I have a southern accent, which obviously makes sense to a degree.
we
but
could do it this
I don't think
Saturday. I
people-
could try. I gotta find something to fill this
People
Saturday.
from California, they can tell.
Nah,
They're
people
always on
people
top of
tell
it.
me they know I'm from Chicago, or in a sense something.
I thought you were from Cuba.
Yeah,
It's Venezuela.
Oh yeah, which one is it?
Cuban and Venezuelan.
hmm
You gotta
And Chicagoan.
Well, my
Is
parents,
that what they say? Chicagoan?
Chicagoan.
Chicago.
What's your thoughts on y'all
Chicago.
the mayor out there in Chicago, man? That shit.
Man, I-
Is that that lady?
that
No,
shit
it's
is
not. No,
crazy.
she gone.
Lady.
The crazy lady,
She's
right?
gone.
They had the old mayor come in to fucking look up all her records. Lori Lightfoot,
She's gone.
the one
Yeah.
that everyone hated. They
Yeah.
had her come in to go through all her records, and she's like, this lady stole $3.5 million from the city.
Did she?
All her Amazon, she's like,
No
this
way.
super crook. Oh yeah,
No
check it out.
way.
That doesn't surprise me.
The
Well, Chicago
mayor,
used
the
to be
young
the
one,
best. The best time that it was fucking.
$40,000 on Amazon.
The best time that it was run. It was when Daley was fucking mayor. Bro, it was corrupt. Mayor Daley.
John Daly?
Daly. I
That's the
forget.
picture here, right?
Yeah, Daly. Mayor Daly, bro. He had that city on lock. He did a good job. I mean, it might have been corrupt or whatever, but it worked. Fucking. It was a good
Might
time.
have been
What about it
corrupt
worked?
Or whatever, but it worked.
What about it worked?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, Richard M. Daly. I don't know. It was just.
Maybe it has nothing to do with the
he
mayor.
can steal shit.
because of Biden.
Yeah. What about Chirac though? What about O Block?
I mean, I've never been to O Block, but they tore down Cabrini Green.
Wow, that's where O Block was?
No, O Block is probably on the south side.
Probably.
Yeah, I've never been to O Block.
Yeah, but you know what it is.
I've never. What is it?
The O Block's where like Waka Flocka came out of. It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I know.
literally like some sort
Wait,
of
what was the Waka Flocka? That's
I
Chief
go
Keef
hard
and shit.
Chief Keef. Chief Keef.
Yeah, Waka
Chief
Flocka's
Keef.
from Atlanta.
Yeah,
what
excuse
the
me,
fuck?
Chief Keef.
Nah, it's Chief
No.
Keef.
Okay, they're the same
It's
person in my
dirty.
mind. In my mind, those are the same people. But O Block is like it's like a project building where like all
Yeah.
these rappers come out. What is it called? The type of rap?
Drill?
Drill. Yeah, drill rap.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched the whole Vice thing on this. I get it. I'm fucking. I know rap shit.
You're informed.
Yeah,
You're-
I
you're
mean,
like,
bro, they
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, fucking that whole culture's crazy in Chicago, but
Chirac.
yeah, Chirac.
You grew up in like the suburbs though. You're like white people.
Well, we started in the city.
the Jews.
We started in the city, yeah, and then we moved up to the nice.
You're a
one.
Cubs fan, dude. You're not a Sox fan. Sox
Well, I'm
fans
a
are
Sox
the
fan as well because my mom did ICP in the paper.
Okay.
Like she did his immigration papers,
Okay.
and then I met the kids. So like I like the Sox. I've been to a Sox.
They're having like
game.
the worst. They're having the like worst lose streak.
Bro,
They
but
just
that
broke the
doesn't
record for
matter.
the worst lose streak in
That
MLB
doesn't
history.
matter. You still love them because they're from Chicago.
But you can't be a Cubs fan and a Sox fan.
Yeah, you can.
I think that's pretty like. I
Yeah.
think that's pretty bad.
What are your thoughts
No,
on?
It's like being a Mets fan and a Yankees
I'm a
What's
fan.
your thoughts
That's,
on R.
Chicago fan.
Kelly then?
I heard about his parties.
What you have to love him because he's from Chicago?
Damn.
that stumped you that bad? That was crazy. What the fuck?
Nah, I mean he
Do
but
you support R. Kelly or no? Which side do we on?
not for what he did, but his music was fire.
You know,
You know, he's a good singer. You can't deny that.
he peed on little kids.
Yeah, well, dude, I would hear like I know a girl who got invited to his house.
Yeah, you have to vote
let's go.
Republican because of Kanye. It's,
That's
I
true.
mean, no, Kanye's this is Chicago's the shit.
What's your thoughts on Derrick Rose?
I don't think he knows what Derrick Rose is.
Yeah, their girls played for the Bulls.
There you go. Okay. And he played for the University of Memphis.
Did he?
Oh yeah, it's college.
What's up? That's what's up.
It is what's up.
Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, sucks what happened to him.
Two of the most famous Chicago people.
They're
What about Wrigley?
We went,
He owns Catalina Island.
So who owns?
The Wrigley House is there.
Who's
Did you not know that?
Who's
No.
Wrigley?
Like Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrigley Gum.
Wrigley.
Wrigley Field. Yeah.
Yeah,
he-
you said because that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. His house is on Catalina. I think he like owned a lot of it. And he would have all the Cubs come out.
You know, it's
You can tour his house.
you can?
I'm gonna.
Let's do that.
I don't. We can go to Catalina. We can go camping on Catalina.
I've never been to fucking Catalina.
We can go camping on Catalina, and there's a casino.
What's his first name?
Just take Pete's fucking sailboat out there.
Well,
Yeah.
he's trying to get it fixed up for Buccaneers Day in October.
Who? What?
Buccaneers
You got
Day
a
would be a
friend
fun.
Yeah, it's in
field trip.
October.
You got a friend with a crib out there?
No, we
Get-
had just
Getty's got
Airbnb
a
or just
boat.
camp. But Pete's got a boat. He's got a sailboat.
Sail it out there.
This would be about all of the people we could fit on it. If we can get that far. But yeah, Buccaneers Day happens in October. It's like everybody takes their
tell your story of y'all trying to.
yeah, well, but everybody takes their boat out there. I don't know how long it's been going on for, but and everybody dresses as pirates. There's like bands and like it's just a big pirate party. It's called Buccaneers Day. They do it every year at Catalina.
Got the wenches. Gotta
But
get the
yeah,
pirate
when
hose.
Pete like first got his boat, like we were like, it was me and him, and he's like, yeah, let's go take the boat out. And he was like, I just got the motor on it, and then like we get there, and like hanging out on it, and like he like lowers, and I was like, neither of us know how to fucking sail.
He had a
He's-
broken shoulder.
He says he was in a sling.
He was in
And
a
Pete was
sling.
doing this?
He has a boat.
But he was doing this in a sling?
It was me and him.
Definitely
Just
in a
listen. It was
sling.
me and him.
Gangster.
Sling is
It was
the
me and him,
important
and
part.
we're just kind of like the whole like he was like, let's take the boat out, and like as we're like going down there, I like look at Pete, and I'm like, you know how to fucking sail? He's like, I've been before, but no. He's like, well, we got the motor now. He's like, we got the motor, and we get there, and yeah, I'm looking. I know like some about boats. I've been on a bunch of boats, and like he lowers the motor down. The propeller is like barely in the water, and I was like, man, Pete, I don't know about this. And it's a tiny motor. It's like a 5-10 horsepower motor, and he starts like cranking it to try to get us to back up out of the slip. And you know it's a packed marina, and it just starts just splashing water, and he just goes, "All right, just push us off." And I get out, and I'm about to push. And I go, Pete, I'm just want you to know, like, if I push this off, will that be able to stop this at all? And he goes, "Oh, dude, I can feel it. This thing's definitely going to be able to control this." As soon as I push off, like the biggest gust of wind came, blew the motor did nothing. And blew us right into the boat next door and like hits it. Some guy in there wakes up and gets out who's definitely been living in there because a lot of people just live in their boats in the marina. And he gets out and he goes, "What the fuck, guys?" And we go, "Dude, I don't know. Just help." And then like eventually like 2 other guys came running down the dock. And there's, as we're like controlling it, getting it back in, getting it back into Pete's slip. They like toss me a rope and we get it. There are no words being said. No one's saying anything. And you can just feel their rage. But of just like, I have to do this. I was going to fuck my boat up and then just get us back in the slip. No words were said. Me and people were just like, all right, thanks, guys. They didn't say a word. Just went back, closed the door to their boat. But if me and Pete would, it became like, it was one of the windiest days in LA. If we would have somehow gotten that out of the marina, we'd have been in fucking Ecuador. There would have been nothing we could have done once we got out there.
So has he fixed the propeller by now? No.
He's getting a new one. Well, he's getting the inboard engine fixed. Once the inboard engine's fixed, 'cause it's a sailboat. But the inboard,
Nothing about this.
well, the inboard engine's like in the boat. This is just like an add-on, which he could get it better. I think he got a bigger one, or he's getting the inboard engine fixed. But yeah, that's if it gets fixed by Buccaneers. I'll do that. But yeah, it was. If we would have been out there, dude, we'd been fucked. But my phone was dead. He had his phone in the truck. We had
No, that's
nothing.
a key part of the story.
We had,
yeah.
we had nothing going for us. We had Krieger who was with us. I don't even know if we had anything to drink.
Had to eat Krieger by the time after a week.
Yeah, dude, we would have been toast.
Oh my god.
There's a bed in there though. I guess there's that. There's some like
Could have been comfortable.
yeah,
Just aimlessly,
yeah. It was wild.
aimlessly going out into the
Did you
ocean.
have eaten Pete?
No, we would try to catch a fish.
Or would you want him to eat you?
would I have wanted Pete to eat me?
Yeah, if you died. If you died on the trip to Ecuador.
If I died, I don't care what he does to me.
That
then, I
movie,
guess.
No,
Society of the Snow.
Yeah, that was such a weird question. I
Now,
didn't
would
know
you- well, it's like-
what to say
Take my
about
body.
that. Give me that vape.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can
Would
tell
you
I'm
like,
gonna
like,
die
yeah,
soon.
Give me
like,
that vape. Do you know what the Great American Loop is?
No.
The Great American Loop is you go from the Mississippi River. It's like from the Great Lakes to the Mississippi River, and then you go to the Tennessee River, like through Pickwick, and you go through that, and then you go out and you
You
exit,
go all the way down the Mississippi
then you
from
go
the
all-
Great Lake.
and then you go all the way around Florida, and then you go through the Hudson
what?
River in New York, and then you can ride that through the Great Lakes. It's a huge loop.
Whoa.
And the people that do it, they're called loopers. And like you'll see people on Pickwick sometimes. It's like a golden flag or something, and that means like they're on the journey, and they just like
How
do
long
that.
does it take?
I think like
Maybe a few
I think it's like
months.
2 months. I think if you like really kick ass, you could do it like in a month. But most people take like a year to do it, just because they're chilling. But it got
It's kind of like a redneck yacht week.
yeah. But you go all the way around Florida, then up to New York. It's crazy. But it got started because it's like in 1800 and something, 1850, something like that. It was like 4 kids who were like 14, and they literally did it like on like hardly better than a raft, and they did it, and they were the first loopers.
Some Tom Sawyer shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's
awesome.
called the Great American Loop.
You guys get seasickness? I've gotten a little bit, but not bad. But I don't know.
The Great Loop.
Nervous. I'd be nervous going around and
6,000 miles.
seeing if that fuck with me.
Yeah, I mean that's the
It's serious.
challenge with that. I mean you get because you gotta. I mean, back in the day, now you can just stop and get Uber Eats or whatever. But back in the day, you probably had to stop and go hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's awesome that Pickwick is on the way, so people just stop there. Pickwick's like a big like party lake in Tennessee. Let me see if I can find these.
That does
these.
sound fun.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty
Heard of people,
serious
like, retire-
journey.
Instead of like selling their homes to retire, old people they just go on cruises.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I read that.
Well, this is just like a
Read
redneck version of like
You ever go on
sailing,
cruises?
like sailing the Mediterranean.
Cruises.
Instead of sailing the Mediterranean, you just do the Great American Loop.
Have you been on cruise?
Been to the
Yeah, we did a
Bahamas.
couple of those like spring break cruises out of Miami when.
Oh, shit,
when
how was that?
Yeah, when Carson was an undergrad, my little brother was an undergrad. Yeah, you just do like a 3-nighter.
Where'd you
You
go?
go to the Bahamas. You go like out of Miami. You go to the Bahamas. Yeah.
Jamaica?
Whatever the
I only did the
one with the
Bahamas.
big slide.
I did the
is.
Jamaica, dude.
Atlantis.
I smoked. I bought a. Like I went. It was a fucking. That was my freshman orientation.
Nice.
Was a cruise to Jamaica, the Bahamas, and the Cayman Islands, or some shit like that. And fucking, I bought a bunch of weed, and then I fucking snuck it on the boat, and we rolled a fat ass joint and smoked it in the front of the fucking boat. What'd you take, Carnival, or
We did a Carnival one. We did Norwegian.
I can't remember.
Yeah, those were the two actually. Carnival
which
and
one would you
Norwegian.
say is the best?
They're the exact
Yeah.
same. I
Everybody
can't
hates on
remember.
Carnival though.
I liked them. I liked them
Yeah,
both.
everybody
Yeah,
hates
they
on- I
were
don't know,
awesome.
Everybody hating on Carnival.
We snuck liquor on. Fucking
Yeah, snuck
yeah.
it on Propel bottles. That's what we did.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got wasted.
Yeah, they were super cheap. It was
Twisted.
like-
I went with the whole Orlando chapter of Rough Riders, like 44 of us, and we all fucking went to the Bahamas and rented scooters. Dude, that was hilarious.
That's for sure.
Drunk out of our minds, just, like,
All the Rough
crashing
Riders on
these
the
things in
scooters.
fucking bushes and just fucking whatever the fuck we want with them. It was nonsense.
Wow.
Dude, that's
So much. Like, we got this for 6 hours.
yeah.
yeah. So in 1898, this guy named Ransom, he told he was 18, and he told his mom that he wanted to sail from Lake Michigan all the way around back to New York and navigate America. So his mom was like, "Please don't fucking do that."
I'll never
this-
see you again.
But this kid named Ransom successfully rallied 3 high school friends to
Nice.
join his lofty request,
That guy's a legend.
and they circumnavigated the whole thing in 2 years.
Damn,
That's
dude.
sick, dude.
like fucking Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, but just the redneck version of it. Of just like, well, I'll go fuck. it's fun. Like back then, like it's like your mom is just like, please don't circumnavigate the Mississippi and ocean and Hudson River. And it's like, fuck you, mom. Fuck you, mom. I do what I want.
And then she sees him in his backyard building a fucking raft.
Yeah, he built a 30-foot sailboat.
Him and fucking Jimmy down the street and.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he goes to high school and he's like, guys, you know what we could do instead of English class?
Woodwork.
We could sail the 7 seas of the Mississippi.
That's wild. Now it's like 2 months. It's different.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's mostly people in like mini yachts, basically. Because when you go through the Mississippi, you got to go through a lot of locks, if you know what locks are. Like,
Oh yeah.
where they do the dam, they raise you higher or lower
Yeah.
to match with the other water.
There's got to be a river out here. Is it now that you're
Kern River.
talking about it?
The Kern River.
Yeah, I kind of want to challenge, like, looking like a.
Dude, you can
two-night
whitewater
kinda
raft in the
thing.
Kern River.
Yeah,
and
so
you
you
can
have to
float
bring.
it.
You got to bring the tents on the canoes.
Yeah, we could do that.
You know.
A guy, when I went fly fishing a couple years ago, a guy who was our fly fishing guide, he said he did the entire Grand Canyon by himself. And Grand Canyon, like if you like book it yourself, I think if you want to do the whole thing, it's 2.5 weeks. And they're like, it's like $5,000. But they they guide you, they cook all the food, they do everything for you. But he was like, nah, man, I just did it myself. And he was like, I was naked and on acid for most of it. And I was like, that guy rocks.
That's awesome.
That guy, because when they first,
That's a cool mission.
yeah, it's sick. And then when they first like found like the Colorado River and like the Grand Canyon, like whoever the pioneers were who did it, whatever, when the Americans came over there, I'm sure all the Native Americans were like, don't fuck with that. And like they literally immediately their boat crashed. Like they were like, let's just see what this Grand Canyon thing's about, and wrecked their boat immediately. And like most of them died. It's like a pretty serious, but yeah, I would love the Grand Canyon whole thing. 2 weeks. It's definitely a goal of mine if I get some serious cheese at some point.
Oh, go mine.
Do the whole Grand Canyon. 2 weeks in a raft. It'd be sick.
Yeah, you're in one of those wide.
Yeah, they take care of you. They cook for you on the beach. They camp out, set up everything for you.
Oh yeah.
But it's like $5,000.
Oh damn.
Fun camping trip.
I mean, you can't just like float it. Like if we want to just kayak down
You
the
can't
Grand
just
Canyon.
drop in.
No, that's like you see Into the Wild.
Yeah.
Like that's when he like goes and he's just like, I'm gonna float the Colorado River, and they're just like, yeah, it's like a year waiting list for that dude. And he's like, I don't understand. I have my kayak. Let me just do it. And they're like, no, it's a year waiting list.
Yeah.
And that's when he just does it.
What would the waiting a year do?
Like if we wanted to just float it ourselves, one, we had to get a lot of permits. But like you can't like
Why do you
not.
have to
It's
get
just like
permits?
even hiking the Grand Canyon, camping out at it, you got to get on a waiting list. Just because they have to track all of the people that go camping in certain places, because one, in case somebody dies, and two, if they just let everybody do it all the time, it'd be too packed and ruin it.
Fucked up.
So if we did do it, we could get caught and get like a big fine.
If we just tried to float down
get
the
arrested.
Colorado River,
Yeah.
yeah, we get in trouble.
Probably
Not to
die.
mention we'd probably die.
first.
We'd probably die. Yeah,
before you
it's
get
pretty
arrested.
rough fucking water. Yeah, we wouldn't make it. Probably certain sections would be fine, but
Yeah.
we nah.
Yeah, I mean,
Just nah.
I've tipped on the 11-point river in Missouri.
Yeah.
And I think the Colorado would be a little more
Shit, I almost
challenging.
died going down the fucking creeks in where was I in Colorado? Me and my family all did it. I mean, my cousins my age, we both just gave up, dude, because there was just so much. Just couldn't stop and it's slippery, and you're on this thing and it follows.
Yeah.
It was nonsense.
You know, whitewater rafting last year
Too
in Wyoming, it was. I almost flew out of the boat. I was because they were like ride the bull. So we like sit on the front and hold on. No, I almost popped out for sure.
I fell out and I was just coasting.
Yeah.
Just hitting my feet on.
No, I've only gone down some little river shit.
Yeah, there was,
Yeah, Kern County, dude. That's the trip.
there was one time we did shoot the hooch in
I mean, that-
Atlanta, and we had the brilliant idea that because we didn't have tubes for some reason that day,
That's
so we went to Walmart and we just got
The cheap
inflatable
ones?
mattresses for some reason.
Nice.
Okay.
Because we were like, we can double up
Yeah,
on
yeah.
this, because we had some chicks with us. So,
Type of thing I can get behind, I get
we
it.
had so we bought inflatable mattresses instead
fun.
of like the cheap little circle tubes. We thought that was brilliant, and everyone's popped like
Yeah, of course.
like a quarter of the way in, and it was fucking freezing.
Of course. Yeah, we did Hardy.
Yeah,
We did
beers,
Hardy,
though.
Arkansas a couple times. Hardy, Arkansas was like a big one. It's just like, I mean, you like do it on 4th of July, and there's like, hundreds of other people in the river. Like you get to certain stations, people have like a bar set up, and there are like 200 people out there floating by. Stop in, grab a beer.
Damn, dude.
Redneck fun.
Food and shit, everything.
Yeah.
Places.
We gotta buy it or whatever, but
Yeah, but
I like
probably some
fun. Big
fire-ass
party.
I like those prank videos online, like the floating alligator head that's remote controlled.
Mhm.
People like that.
Oh yeah.
We did one.
Funny.
We did one in where were we in Mississippi? That's for my buddy's party. I don't remember where we were, but like we're like about to get there. We all eat like a ton of mushrooms, and we're like about to float. And our buddy's just like, he's like, what we want to do is we want to be in the canoes. He's like, we're like, is there rapids? Because you're in a canoe, and you hitting rapids, you're fucked. And he was like, nah, dude, it's chill. Dude, we dropped into that thing at like 8 in the morning. Some of the people, it became last man for themselves so quickly because like we hit the first rapid, every single person flipped.
Everyone did.
Like 3 people lost their phones. Like some people had the dry box and we got it. And then like we're going down. It was like bad Mississippi. Like we were with like 2 of the other guys in the raft. They were Jewish guys. And like we get by this house and they were giving out Jello shots. And one of the Jew guys, like we all noticed this, but the 2 Jew dudes didn't. They like up at their house, like at the top of the bank or whatever. They just had like Nazi flags. And they get out and they're just like doing Jello shots with these definitely Nazis. And we're just like, they're like, do y'all want some? We're like, no. They're like, why don't y'all want Jello shots? And we're like, you shouldn't. And we get down there like, did y'all not see the Nazi flags? They're like, no. But so we keep going, dude. People started flipping so much, like we would lose track of our friends. Me and my buddy, we got back like the soonest. We got back at like 9 o'clock at night. It was pitch black. Dude, pitch black. We were just rolling. Don't even know where we are. None of us have ever been to this river. A couple of our friends, they got back like 3 in the morning. It turned into a nightmare of a mushroom trip and just like, fuck this, dude. It was bad. Very fun though. Very stupid. Everybody was just angry.
Those Jews not noticing the Nazis.
Yeah, how the fuck?
Yeah, they were like, don't you want Jello shots? And we're like, no, dude. Leave these people alone. You're Jewish.
That's all. You can
Yeah.
only find that out there,
Yeah, that was deep Mississippi.
bro. My buddies told me a story where he drove through Indiana and shit. It was like,
Yeah, I never met anybody with a Nazi flag outside their house. That's pretty deep.
Yeah, it is
in.
deep, dude.
That's pretty deep.
Very
Nazi
deep.
flag outside
yeah.
their house.
I mean,
The deepest.
where was it? Where was the KKK started? Martinsville or something?
Pulaski, Tennessee.
No.
It's Pulaski.
I'm gonna believe Alec is correct.
From what I know, it's Pulaski.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah. He's,
He's like Tennessee.
From what I know, it's Pulaski.
To my knowledge, I never met anybody in the KKK.
yeah, like, my best friend, he drove.
Yeah, founded in Pulaski, Tennessee.
Damn, you know your white history.
He knows Tennessee.
Yeah, there's one of my buddies in high school. His family's from Pulaski, and he would always be like, "Yeah, I got to see the rest of my family in Pulaski." You know, where the KKK was founded. He would tell us that a lot.
Damn.
I had them come into my job once and put their like KKK business cards on the urinals when I was a busboy, and then they told me I found them. And I never knew who did it, but someone at the bar I worked at did that, and I was like, "That's trippy." And I put it in my wallet,
Nice,
and I would like hand my wallet to my black friends and ask them to find something, so they'd stumble across the card,
nice.
and they would get really mad, and then I'd laugh.
We signed up somebody for the calling list in high school. You just like go to the website and just be like, contact us, and be like, yeah, they just type somebody else's number in. So then they call and be like,
But it's
we
like-
heard you're interested in the KKK.
It's like there, but I never met anyone to my knowledge. I mean, no, I'm
No.
positive I probably met somebody.
No, I never met anybody. They had protests on our college campus.
Yeah, you hear about. I hear about stuff in Orlando all the time. Like Nazis, like.
They're losers.
It's like.
They're just losers. It's just like a losery club.
What, the Nazis?
Yeah, the KKK. I don't think any of those guys are cool.
Yeah.
Like even like on like a base level. Like I think if like even if you didn't know they're in the KKK and you're hanging out with one of them, you'd be
Still in
like,
the club.
you'd be like, this guy's weird. Like
Oh,
this guy's
really?
just weird.
Probably. I don't try to meet them much.
I don't try to meet them much.
Yep.
All right.
That's fair.
Like this here?
I think ending it on the KKK is a good pin.
Yeah, the KKK is not cool.
You know, we can let's make sure we get that out there.
here tonight.
Let's make sure we get that out here. The
KKK is
KKK
not cool.
is not cool.
We don't
it's
know
full
any
of
Nazis.
Another episode of Boppity Boppity Bop Bop Stony Cokey Slobber. It was a fun one, wasn't it?